Hello, welcome to episode 40 of Cyberpunk. I hope you're feeling terrific today. If you're not, let's try and cheer you up a bit with the content that's coming up. I do like it actually, talking about episode 40, that the episode numbers seem to be still lagging slightly behind V's level number in the game. I'm not sure whether it's always been this case. I need to perhaps go back and research this. I think he's on level 42 at the moment, 41, 42, and here we are on episode 40, so it's getting pretty close. He's doing okay, in other words. I think if his level number can stay ahead of the episode numbers, he must be doing better than I thought. Right, housekeeping. There are only 3 bits of housekeeping today, but the first one that I want to start off with is a big one for me: monetization. Now, you probably know that I don't personally do Patreon memberships, any other scheme asking people to give me money to watch content or to reward me for making videos. No one owes me anything for me choosing to make videos. It's a hobby that I do for fun and to encourage other people to play the games that they see me playing, and basically just to give people enjoyment from seeing a game being played. Well or badly, I'll let you decide. I'm not sponsored, I don't do product placement, I've never had a manufacturer send me anything. I do get offers on a weekly basis, 2 or 3 every week, to partner up with people in terms, they want to establish some sort of business relationship, but I've never taken any of those up. However, for months now, I've had people pointing out to me, including other YouTubers, in the comments section, in real life, various contexts, that the adverts which YouTube places in my videos happen anyway. Whether I benefit from them in terms of advertising revenue or not, they are there. And they don't involve ordinary viewers being asked to give me money. So I can see the logic that's been expressed to me about this. Having a share of advertising revenue from those adverts could generate a bit of pocket money for me to spend on bits to improve the channel. Things like money to go towards a better green screen. I say better green screen, I don't have a green screen. In fact, this is a good example. Let me tell you how I do this. When I'm doing the stills that you see of me, that I put into the thumbnails, how it happens is I have this big piece of green felt material which I found, which I hang behind me washing line style. I use the lights which are in front of me now as the source of lighting, and then my mobile phone sits in a cradle, which is actually one of those cradles you can get for using mobile phones in cars. It's just the stalk bit with the part on the top that is sprung so you can trap your phone in it. That goes into a stand which used to belong to a microphone, which I don't have the microphone for anymore. That is gaffer taped to the top of a small cardboard box. And the small cardboard box has in it 2 pounds of dried rice in a bag to act as a weight. That's the setup I have for doing just the sort of photographs of me, the images of me that I use in the thumbnails. Okay, that's nothing to do with making videos, but as another example, I am actually also saving up, as you know, for a graphics card because my computer doesn't have one. And video editing and rendering and all that sort of stuff is slow on this computer. It takes a while. Every time I make an alteration and have to re-render, I'm waiting a considerable amount of time, sometimes well over an hour, to render a video before I can look at the results. So yeah, little things like that. I can see the logic of this, and I've been a bit of a Luddite, I think, in that regard, because as it's been pointed out to me many times before, you're not asking people for money in this regard. You're not going to individual people viewing and saying, would you like to give me some of your hard-earned income? I would never do that. I've said to you before, I think your money is your money and you've earned it. You deserve to spend it on nice things for you and the essentials in life too, because life's expensive. But yeah, when it comes to advertising revenue, maybe I've been a bit of a Luddite. So as it's 2026 now, I've decided to be a bit more sensible. I'm going to apply at last to become a YouTube partner. Now, I don't even know if I'll get accepted. I certainly had the invite from YouTube many months ago to apply. I will let you know how it goes if and when I do, and I think I am going to do this, but I wanted you to tell you about this now because I've always been upfront about the status of the channel. It is a big step for me. I keep saying I can see the logic behind it. I've had to be beaten over the head with the logic before I've actually seen it, but I can see it. I want to just reassure you, though, it obviously doesn't change anything about the way in which the channel works, the kinds of videos I'm going to cover, the aims upon which the channel is based, its principles. I hope that's fairly clear to everybody, and I hope it's okay with you. So maybe in the comments you can let me know your thoughts on this. Right, I'm glad I've done that bit first. I sort of wanted to get that one done. Let's turn to the next thing. I said there were only 3 things. The second is actually to do with specific feedbacks from the comments of recent videos. And I say recent, but I mean any time, actually. And this bit of housekeeping is about the feedback itself, because I do get people leaving comments on videos from years back, and they often start with a phrase like, oh, I don't know if you'll see this because this is an old video, or I don't know if you look at old comments, or I don't know if you respond to, comments from things that you did 2.5 years ago. And the answer is, I do see these comments, yes. I've got YouTube Studio set up to forward me all comments, regardless of how old the video is. Similarly, here in Cyberpunk, there are many people further back in the playthrough series, or even just discovering it for the first time, and they often wonder in their comments whether I respond to older comments. The answer is, of course I do. To think that anyone would take the time to write their thoughts, give me feedback, it's just wonderful. I'm so grateful to the community for that. So yes, by all means comment, however old the video. I love reading your ideas, your experiences, your observations about the games, and I know that other people like reading those comments and joining in too in the comments section. Right, let's turn to Cyberpunk, shall we? There's one thing I want to talk about before we move on to a recap. I've got Panam in the thumbnail here for a reason. We'll talk about that shortly. But before that, what keeps coming up in the comments section is speculation about Johnny, and in particular his total recall or lack of it around events at Arasaka and what happened to Alt. This subject has generated some opinion and thought in the comments section, so I thought I'd analyse it a little and give you my take on it. To me, there are 4 possibilities of what's going on here. One is that the version of events as shown by Johnny is factually correct. However, that would seem unlikely. Alt, for one, disputes it. There are other discrepancies too, such as things like the insanely accurate and overpowered gun which he possessed, which decimated all before him. No one else really needed to be in that fight. Looking at Johnny's version of what happened there, he was portrayed too as being in total charge of the raid on Arasaka, which we know not to be factually accurate. So, given all that, is Johnny lying? There's a difference between not recalling the truth and deliberately lying, because the second possibility is that Johnny's version of events is incorrect because he is deliberately and somewhat egotistically portraying himself as more capable and heroic in the version of the past which he showed to V. In other words, he's distorted the truth with spin to suit his own preferred version of what happened. Now, it might be that he's done this consciously, it might be that he's done it subconsciously, because deep down he knows that his rash action in abruptly disconnecting Alt is what resulted in her death, and his mind could be defending him from that realisation by fabricating an alternate reality for him to believe in. This is certainly, I think, partly how Alt sees it, that Johnny is delusional to a degree. The third possibility is that Johnny's version of the past is incorrect, but that he actually believes this wholeheartedly to be the truth. This might be possible due to the 50 years that his engram has spent in stasis. Maybe subtle alterations to his memories have taken place over that time. And the fourth possibility, as I see it, is that Arasaka or some other agent has deliberately engineered alterations to Johnny's memories of that time for some unknown purpose yet to be discovered. If I had to choose all four of those options, I'd go with the one that says Johnny knows and maybe regrets his role in Alt's death and has distorted, either consciously or otherwise, his memory of it so that he doesn't have to deal with that. Whether he intends deceiving V or others or not by doing so, perhaps this is just his mind's way of dealing with the guilt that he feels. It's pretty important stuff, this, because my fear is that if Johnny's intended course of action is based upon false memories, then however they got there, whatever their origin or purpose, this means his proposed subsequent actions, including those involving V's survival, might have a very shaky basis. I'm rather glad at this point that Alt has become involved, if only to balance out Johnny's distortions. I would be very interested to hear what you think about this in the comments. And that is the housekeeping. Okay, so to episode 40. Now, it's no surprises probably that the focus of today's episode is going to be to continue Panam's questline, as I left her mid-quest last episode and I'm keen to know where that's going. Now, I realise that Johnny's questline is also in a sense paused at the moment in mid-quest, and that there's probably more to follow on the Alt Johnny V thread. That's going to happen too. It's impossible to do everything at the same time, so I'm being selective and picking out things that I want to follow when it seems appropriate to follow them. Panam has been waiting for a good while for me. It's a thing that has been mentioned in the comments, and I do agree with that. So I'm going to come to the other focus of today's episode in a moment, because there are two things we're going to be looking at, not just Panam. But first, let's recap the events of episode 39. So V arrives at the Aldecado camp, having travelled there at Pam's request, and walks into an argument between Panam, Mitch and Saul, the Aldecados' leader. It's a clash of ideologies about the direction that the Aldecados should be taking into an uncertain future for nomad groups generally. Saul's intention is to develop close working relationships with Corps, beginning with Biotechnica. He sees this as a best way perhaps, of securing the Aldecados' place in the established scheme of things that is evolving. Panam and Mitch are fundamentally opposed to this idea. They argue that the Aldecados are in danger of falling apart as a family unless they can re-establish prestige amongst the other nomad clans and defend themselves against aggressors. Realising that Saul's position is intractable and that he cannot be swayed from his corporate plans for the tribe, the pair devise a plan to hijack a Militech convoy and steal a piece of powerful, if somewhat dated, military hardware known as a Basilisk. Both believe that possession of such firepower will not only dissuade other nomad groups such as the Wraiths from threatening their camp, but it will also unite the Aldecado family behind the idea of being able to continue a more traditional nomad way of life, which Mitch in particular sees as being based in the kind of trade that they did, or smuggling as V defines it. So after enlisting support from a small group of other dissatisfied and disaffected Aldecados, the team heads off to an abandoned freight station where they succeed in reactivating a train engine, which they then use as an integral part of their subsequent attack on the Militech convoy. With the Militech forces defeated and the Basilisk secured, they head back to the Aldecado camp, where they are met by a waiting and furious Saul. After a heated exchange between Panam and Saul, the latter, presented with a fait accompli, there's nothing he can do about it, the Basilisk is here now, withdraws, leaving Panam and her supporters free to repair and prepare the Basilisk for actual use. Panam says she will contact V once the machine is once again functional. So that's where we got to at the point where I stopped with her questline. Now, the Queen of the Highway quest, which opened up, says that I have to wait an in-game day for it to trigger, for the events of it to begin, while the Basilisk is being fixed up, presumably. So based on that, while I'm waiting for Panam to call me, I'm going to tackle some other stuff out in the deadly wilds of the Badlands. And what I've chosen to do specifically is 3 gigs supplied by the fixer for the Badlands area, Dakota Smith. I've met Dakota. I know she's a plain-speaking person towards V, and I think she trusts him too to do good work because she knows of his nomad origins. My aim is to get to the bottom of some intriguing jobs out in this forsaken place, hopefully not die in the process, and come away with a bunch of eddies, skill and attribute points while doing so, which are going to add to the ones which I'm saving up, and I know that irritates some people, but the plan is that there's going to be a big spend and upgrade before I head off into Phantom Liberty. So that's where we're heading in episode 40. Thought I'd start off today's episode with a little quiz. I don't do this, but let's try it. Can you guess where we are based on the picture you can see there, a bench with no regrets on it, and the minimap? That's all the information you've got. Actually, you've got a little more information in terms of audio clues if you listen. It's very quiet, apart from the occasional vehicle going past. And if you look on the minimap too, the shape of the buildings at the bottom gives another little hint. Have you got it yet? You probably have. It is somewhere we've been before, with a sensational view of the mountains opposite. And I've stayed here with Panam. Moreover, we spent a night here. It's the Sunset Motel out in the Badlands. I wanted to base myself somewhere that seemed thematically appropriate and was very convenient for what we've got to do, so that's why I chose this place. They do a sensational continental breakfast, by the way, as well. Can't wait to go back. Also, while I was on the map, I noticed earlier there's another motel, I think, or hotel, further down the road. I went to look to find out what name it was, and I think it's called the Sunrise Motel instead. So I've made a little note about that to go and check it out on another day. Not today, I hasten to add. We've got things to do. Right, first I want to show you something in the inventory, which will please some people who have been talking about it in the comments for a while. Yes, the Plan B is now a tier 5 weapon. I've upgraded it. It was tier 4 when I originally got it, and I've used it all the time on tier 4, and in the comments people have said repeatedly, we know you like it, Clive, but it's only tier 4, you could upgrade it. It is an iconic weapon. Finally, when I reached levels that were in the 40s, as you can see I'm on level 43 now, I decided it was appropriate to do this. It was okay to do it, so I went off and spent some components and I've upgraded it to tier 5. I could have gone to tier 5 plus, but none of them are actually tier 5 plus. My precision rifle is tier 5. The sniper rifle that Panam gave me is also tier 5. And it just seemed correct to now have all tier 5 weapons available to me. Now that I'm in my 40s, as I say, I'll be off to a Ripperdoc soonishly. Not immediately, but soonishly, before I start Phantom Liberty, to do a range of upgrades of my cyberware for the next band of stuff that's available. There is a kind of trade-off with upgrading cyberware, which has been pointed out by many people in the comments, in that the cost in terms of RAM of using higher tier cyberware sometimes negates the benefit of having it in the first place. You might just as well be better off keeping a lower tier piece of cyberware in place that isn't so expensive to run. I totally agree with that, actually. So I'm not expecting to go mad when I get to the Ripperdoc. It will be selective. That's that. Now, the other thing I wanted to look at was the map. As I said, I've based myself at Sunset Motel because it seemed an appropriate, good place to start off from, because the 3 gigs that I located on the map, and I think they're all Dakota gigs because of where they are this one here, which I'll put a marker on because it's the closest. The next one is a long way away from there, especially by road, all the way down here, underneath whatever this is. I don't think I've ever been here. I have spotted that there is a tarot, which I'm going to try to collect on my way, because the third of the gigs is this one here, not so far away at all. In fact, those two are the most closely related geographically of the escapade we're planning today. But yeah, this is the first one, the one way up here. Now, I think, and I'm not sure, that this gig, and it doesn't tell me anything about it, it says undiscovered, who knows what you might find. It doesn't trigger a description till you get 100 or so metres away, I think. This one, I think, could be the other side of the massive municipal junk tip, the heap, the rubbish pile, the scrapyard, call it what you will, because this backward H here is a place I've been before. We've been here before. The decaying body of Dexter Deshawn lies somewhere over here, so that part of it is definitely in the tip, but I remember it extended far away to the west, and I'm wondering if it goes all the way to where this is. There is only one way to find out, and that is to leave the partial shade where I've been standing here. It's not great, I have to say. Go out through the scrub and call my Ragnar. Do you know something else I've just realised? I can favourite my Ragnar. Let's do that for the moment, because out here certainly it's the vehicle I want to see. And I'm really pleased to say, I was going to say it's a door-to-door service. It's almost door-to-door service. I'm glad it's parked so close, because my foot is still giving me problems. I mentioned this in the last episode. I don't like walking, even in the game. When my foot's hurting, that is. I love walking otherwise. Yeah, it's sore. I've got to be sensible about it. My wife tells me at my age, she's right. I tend to be very, very patient in many ways with lots of things, but not when it comes to my body, and especially when it's letting me down as I feel it is at the moment. It's not really, it's just an age-related thing. When you get an injury like this, it takes time to mend. The older you are, the longer it takes to mend. The more foolish you are about not letting it rest properly, the longer it will take to mend. This I know. I've stopped for this person before and they're never happy to see me. Their car's broken down. They won't let me look under the bonnet. There's probably a dead body in the boot. They may be waiting for friends of a type that I would not like to be around when they arrive. So I'm not even going to ask today. I know the answer already. You can wait. So yeah, the foot thing, still not running at the moment. It's okay. The weather outside is very, very cold at the moment. Down to freezing. Which is, you know, it's not the ideal conditions for running. Not for me personally, anyway. Oh yes, the friendly warning of the tip. Who could forget it? You steal something and, you know, there are consequences. I've been down there, but today it wants me to go this way. 800 metres, but I think it is still going to be within the tip. Look at the size of that thing. It's literally a mountain, isn't it? You look at the mountains around you that nature has made, and then you look at this one. There's very little difference, apart from this one is decomposing. And I do worry about the water on this road. If dogs still existed, they don't, of course, because they've all been eradicated, but if they did, would you let yours drink out of these puddles? I think not. Given the chemicals and God knows what else might have leached out of that pile as the rain saturated through it and made its way to its lowest point, it would probably melt the soles of these boots. It's probably not doing the tyres of my Ragnar any good going through it. Right, we need to turn right up here. I am ready to turn. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa! Whoa! What's going on here? Okay, I didn't ask for this, but it's found me. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Who are you? They are wraiths. I've no truck with wraiths. Hey, just thinking, might get to try my plan B. Oh, that's good. Let me see if I can help. Who are they attacking? Who is that? It's a Militech guy. Let me help. Let me help you. There we go. We fought them to a standstill. I think, guys, you don't have to worry about me. I know you're Militech, and, you know, in the past I have had some words with Militech, but the Wraiths are the enemy of my friend, and therefore they are my enemy too. And I wasn't looking for this, but here was me saying about eddies and other things. Are they going to let me get close enough to loot their bodies, or are they going to take exception to me? I might have to be circumspect here. I might have to be satisfied with my lot I mean, this guy's only here. I would like to shoot him because he's a wraith, but if I do, whoa. That guy's circle just turned red. He did take exception to me on the mini-map. Let me back away. I'm not dreaming, am I? Or am I dreaming? One is red and one is yellow. I thought... I'm confusing myself here with the difference between them. Oh, hang on. But you're both... They're both Militech. One appears friendly towards me, the other does not. That's the way I'm interpreting that? I could be wrong. Please, if you do answer this in the comment section, if you clarify this for me, just check that other people haven't done the same, because, as I said, you know, I'll happily respond to a person who mentions it. Hey, Carol? Not now, Carol. Your timing stinks. What do you want? Hey, V, one more thing. When you talk to Panam, make sure to watch your tongue. She rarely opens up to anyone outside the family. Sticks and stones won't break her bones, but words. I can believe that about Panam. She is sensitive in some ways to her emotional aspects of her life. She's quite brash and self-assured and confident outwardly, but, you know, when it gets down to relationships with people, she's not. So I can say, okay, thanks. Any other advice? Serious question. Or I can say, didn't plan on mentioning anything. Are you kidding? I've got a hotline here to someone who knows Panam from a female point of view. Okay, any other advice? Serious question. You'll be fine. You're her type. Good luck. Thanks, Carol. That's really helpful. Either the first part was. Okay, so just be careful when talking to Panam. Message noted. I'm going to try and loot this body, see if it'll let me. Oh, I've looted it, haven't I? That's the one I've done. It's the ones this side which I haven't. There appears to be someone who may be lying around. Now, what was I saying about this water? You don't bathe in it either. Trust me. You'll have a rash. Doctor will need to give you a cream for that. I think there is another body over here, actually. I wasn't seeing things. There it is. It's disguised as a pile of rubbish. It's actually become part of what's in here. Now, I'm leaving you guys alone because job done as far as I'm concerned. I got myself some eddies there and some components and other bits and bobs. I'm a component hound today. Now, the worrying thing, which has just occurred to me, is that those vehicles came out of this road. And this is the road I've got to go down to get to wherever I'm going. So I'm thinking wraiths then. Most likely out here. Also I'm thinking don't get too close. That's enough. 100 metres is plenty. That's it, sound your horn, let them know you've arrived. Dakota!
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make her drink. Now, I've been trying to work with Iris Tanner for years, but the stubborn mare always brushes me off.
I beg pardon?
Kind requests, the promise of good pay, none of it helped. Always the same response. I don't do biz with fixers. But today she has changed her tune. And why? She's been kidnapped by wraiths.
Ooh.
Pettiness aside, if you help her, I bet she will finally toss me a bone. The gig details are attached. Go fetch, V.
Go fetch. I shall. Okay, let's read this message. Go to the Wraith territory. Gig type SOS. Merc needed. Objective rescue Iris Tanner. Location Edgewood Lane. Details. Iris Tanner is the best tech specialist I've met in decades of living outside the city. Car broke down, trouble with water filters, ailing generator. Call Iris and give her 5 minutes with it. One thing she's not great with though, people. Reading them at least. Foolish girl started doing biz with the wraiths. Making them angry is bad, sure, but making them happy is almost worse. Rather than just pay for a job well done, they kidnapped her instead. You ask why they'd kidnap someone who's capable of putting out an SOS from a rickety old radio? I, Dakota Mad Coyote Smith, eldest daughter of the Pomo tribe, eldest fixer in the Badlands, will offer my expert opinion. They're stupid. The Wraiths are stupid for kidnapping her. She sounds very resourceful, Iris. And now I understand why Dakota would want her, because Dakota does a lot of work with vehicles, doesn't she? So someone who could work on vehicles. Dakota has a garage. That's where she's based. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. Right, here's me with my power weapons, about to sneak into Wraith's territory. Now I'm not sure which way to go in here. It looks like I'm going that side or this side, but there are some containers here which are very juicy and would make excellent climbing. Ooh, I didn't do that. It wasn't me. They'd be great for climbing on, wouldn't they? I'm not even going to try scanning that place yet. I'm going to give myself some height. V. He's a trier, isn't he, V? Don't you think? Okay, so I've got my first person, who is this person, who is indeed a Wraith Hunter. I don't think pinging is going to do me much good, because looking at how scattered everything is around here, that's a person in a doorway over there, I believe. Indeed. I don't think anyone's close enough to anybody else. Or maybe they are. There's two guys there. I could have pinged him. I think there's a guy right there. Yes, there is. I've got 3 baddies then. What else do I have? What's that? Security turret. I'll ping it. Look and see what else we've got. Okay, quite a bit of stuff actually. I've got an explosive fuel tank. I mean, these things are explosive too. Why would you not do this? There's a guy standing right next to it almost. Let me put a distraction on. I think he's right next to it. I think I could have been okay without that. Let's do this. Oh, one gone. And it attracted no attention. Because out here, in a tip where there's all sorts of work going on, things going boom probably 20 times a day. There's something moving there. It's a person. Just there, look. Alright, I will continue further around because there's more height advantage to be gained as yet. I'm not there. Alright, that's good. Squat. We don't want to be stupid about this. So, what do we have? Let's do a survey. We have a range of buildings. Well, kind of. They're like porta cabins stacked on top of each other. And I'm betting Iris Tanner is somewhere here. That's what I would say. This is explosive, but it does not have the ability for me to use it as a distraction. Do you know what I might do? I might go a bit further around here. Oh, you just don't know what you're treading in. You know, it doesn't bear thinking about, does it? You've got to imagine it's nice things. Like the boxes that people's fluffy jumpers came in. Their presents from Auntie Ethel. Now I do have my sniper rifle, of course. Tempting. I could get considerably closer to this guy by jumping down. Let's do a bit more scannerage here. Let's ping that. Because pinging is good. What's that? Oh, now that I can use distract enemies with. So I can with that, and that can overload too. Let's try that, whatever it is. Ooh, there's something wrong with this, he said, and he walked over to it. That may have been his last mistake. And so it was. Very, very satisfying. I'm not going to worry too much about looting these bodies just at the moment. I am a bit concerned that this might not be the best way to go in here. I don't know what to do. Do you know what? I'm going to go back the other way. I've done my damage at this side. I wonder if it's possible to do the same thing the other side. There's no back. What's that? Ooh. Fuel dispenser? That looks like a mine. This is disarm. Okay. Oh, there's a whole bunch of mines here. Alright. Let's ping that one and see if it brings up any more. I don't think it did. Why? They obviously were thinking it was possible someone would try sneaking in that way. Did I properly disarm that? Yes, I did. Just makes me nervous when it still looks red. Yeah, they're safe. So they didn't want me going this way, did they? You know, I said I wasn't going to loot this body, but having thought about it... What's that? That's a floodlight. There better not be any more security turrets around. That's all I can say. Squat. I really ought to check out these buildings. I've not found any cameras. I've got a forklift, which I can do stuff with. I can distract them with the floodlight. Floodlights are everywhere, actually. It would seem that at night time they do not want this place to be approached in darkness by someone unseen. I'm going to go back this way. I'm also scanning now that I've seen some mines. I mean, I could go all the way around the outside of it if I was being completely paranoid. Because, you know, it can keep you alive, can't it? Let's be fair. Oh, hello. What was I saying? Is that another turret? Yes, it is another turret. It's too far away to detect me, I think, from here. So far I know about 2 bad guys. 1 + 1. 2. That's all. I've gone a very long way round here. They've not mined this area. They were obviously not expecting anyone to be as silly as I am and go all the way around the outside. Ooh. Interesting. Curious structure. Alright. Let's see what we've got. There are more mines. Whoa, 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 whoa. Security turret over there. Get down. Get down. Okay, security turrets are going to be a bit of an issue here, clearly. That one seemed to be somewhere over there. Oh, hang on. Also, I've got a bad dude here that I've not spotted before. So can I attract you to that one, I wonder? Let's try it and see. Come and have a look. There's something wrong with it. Impress everyone with your tech zeal by putting it right. Yes. Yes. That's definitely the right spanner for the job. Isn't it? That's not dangerous at all. Kaboom. He's gone. As I was saying, there are mines over here. Hello, there's another person there. Yes. No, that's the security turret. Haven't actually seen any cameras, which is a nuisance to me, because I'd have loved to have had cameras to look around this place. I think cameras would have been good. There are mines which I need to disarm. I will do this now. Disarm that one. They're very cheap to disarm mines. So, you know, why not? That one. Sorry, I was just identifying them rather than disarming them. There we go. 1, 2 and 3. There were 3 round the other side too. Are we liking patterns of 3? Is that what we're doing? I have no more. I could probably climb in this way or even go through here. Ooh, here's my body. And there is my none too friendly turret. Do you know, I think I'm just going to take that turret out. I know I could put them in friendly mode, but I actually prefer just to nuke them sometimes and not have to worry about them anymore. Careful here. I have no idea where I am. Hi. Thanks. It's very kind. Don't suppose you had anything else for me there, do you? No? No? Okay. Yeah, turret no more. I have, though, got pretty close to this building. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, let's be careful. What do we have here? A forklift? A vehicle? Columbus Freight, which has got its bonnet up at the moment. Need to be careful here. Don't think there's anything coming from behind me or anybody. The danger is probably more to the front, I would think. Is there anyone in this garage? No, but there is a collectible over there, which I shall crouch down and go get. What is it? Oh, pinpoint. Thanks. And also, I'm betting I can open the rear of this. Only to discover there's nothing worth having inside it. Close it again in case someone spots I've been here. Right, those two guys are staying stubbornly close together. Right from the very start they've been that close. They're inseparable. What do we have? We have a doorway. An open doorway. We have a ladder. It's a curious looking vehicle, isn't it? Okay. So, can I get a little bit closer to these two? Ooh.
You see what that storm did to my ride last night? How much longer are we gonna babysit this chick and her shitty ass wheels? Taking up all the space inside.
Relax, brother. Deep breath in. You clench that asshole. Don't get them bruises.
Yeah.
What wheels? Oh, don't come this way. Is he coming to... He's coming this way. Or one of them is. Both of them are. That's bad news. This is bad news. Now, the thing is, I don't know what's going on inside this building. I don't know if there's anybody in there who could see me. What I might try doing is pinging this dude, getting back inside. Oh, here we go. There's someone right there. Alright, so plan B. Now then. Oh, he's on the move. I might have to change to plan C here. Am I in a precarious place or what? Oh, I've got myself in a right pickle here. What was I saying? Yes, inventory. Well, I don't think my sniper rifle is going to be much use to me here, but do you know what I haven't ever done? And I had a hankering for this. I was thinking about it in the interim between episodes 39 and 40 that I've never used a knife in anger in this game. So I'm just wondering whether, in this particular scenario, swapping out my sniper rifle for a knife might be a thing to try. I know how knives work. You press L2 and then R2. Yes. to throw them. L2 aims, R2 throws. That guy over there can't see me because of the foliage that's in the way. I'm very fortunate that it is there. What I need is this guy to stand up and go back where he was. Go on, clear off. Yes! Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's he going? Where's he going now? Whoa! That's not helpful to our team. Oh man. Can I get back in the garage without being seen? I've got myself in a right state here, haven't I? This is why I panic. There are people in there. There's a guy over there, or was. There he is. And there's this guy now. I mean, can I? Whoa, whoa, no I can't. Let's let that die away again. And I'm going to dash back over here. Very noisily, I might add. Very noisily indeed. I don't think that guy can see me. I think he's too far away. Right. If this one comes and stands back where he was before, which was round about there, someone next to that, a bit like this, then I'll feel a whole lot happier about using this here knife. Alright, this is it. Are we ready? Okay, I've identified my enemy, I've zoomed, I've got my knife, and... where did it go? Where did it go? It missed! I missed him. Let me try that again. Oh! Do I get my knife back? I do get my knife back. Quickly, quickly. Go and grab that body. Pick it up. Don't bother about looting it. Just pick it up. Let's go this way. Come on, come on, come on. I used the knife. I used the knife. Put him down. You don't know where he's been. Now you can loot his body. There we go. Hey, that was all right. I'm not saying I'm going to make a habit of it, but you know, for a first time. Now, here's my questions. He doesn't seem to come back over this side, so he's all right. He can stay over there. The ones in here have got me a little more worried. Also, there is a ladder. Maybe I should go upstairs first. Let's do this. I might find I'm a bit more visible from up here, I guess, though. Another ladder. Oh, looks like we've got an access point. Alright. I mean... oh... he's looking this way. He's going to see me do this. No, he's not. He's not going to see me do this. Jack in quick. Right, I'm in. I'll have a quick look and then I'll be back to you. Right, we're off. 55. And then I need a... yes, here we go. Sorry, I'm being a bit silly. 1C, 1C, 55. And then I need a 55 BD. Got there in the end. Sometimes you lose your way, you know. When you're doing it in a video and there's that pressure, that time pressure, knowing you're being watched, sometimes you just lose your way. I lost my way. Then I found my way again, and all was well. And all will stay well. I could risk a plan B on that guy, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to go back down here. And I'm going to go back over here. I'm not even going to use the ladder, because it's not very far to go. Where is he now? No ladder. Stop. Stop with the ladder already. There was a dude here. There he is. Let me ping him again and find out where his friend was. Where's your friend, my friend? Over there. What's he doing? Facing away from me. That's all that matters. So this one I'm purely going to come up behind.
Who you work for?
I don't like it when people take away my right to choose.
You've always got a choice. A, you can get these motors purring, or B, get led to the brink. Think about it.
Oh! She's under threat. Oh. Okay, now this might turn bad. Let me grab this dude quickly and get rid of him. I just took a risk there to hear the conversation. I realised it was perilous, but, you know, Peril is V's middle name, it turns out. Who knew? Okay, that's my bad guy over there who caught sight of me. Him. I can't see him to use my knife. There, that must be Iris. And she's sitting next to a readable. Look! never mind Iris, there's a readable. I'm sorry. I'll get my bearings again. Okay, now these two yeah, you see, I just don't know. I don't think I can sneak up behind the guy, but I could try. Maybe I can. You're right, I could wait and work out his movement pattern, thereby predicting it and not have that happen to me. You are quite correct. Now I'm kind of trapped. I think I'm going to have to go out the window. I did go out the window. Okay, this guy's caused me so much trouble down the ages. It has to stop. He keeps scaring me. I can use the cover of these vehicles, I think. I'm going to try and creep up behind him, is what I'm going to try to do. It probably means going a long way around, but then both of them will have their backs to me, and as far as I know there are only two of them left, so you know, I'm willing to wait. Oh, hang on. Turns out this guy also has a patrol path. Surely you're thinking the same as me. This is a job for my rusty knife. Let's see if it is. Keep still. Ooh. Now here's an option that I didn't know this is me we're talking about, remember? Mr. Not really comfortable with weapons at all, would be able to use. I mean, I don't think I can use it all of the time. Oh, that guy's moving again. Where's he going? Duck. Duck. That's not ducking. Where's he gone? He's by that window again. Can I? There is a door here. Can I sneak in this door? I just want to rescue Iris, but I want to do it in a stylish manner today. I want to try and do one or two things. Don't speak to me. Shh. Oh, she's still there. She's not looking. Oh, I don't think he's going to stay there long. I'll do it this way again. Keep still. Ooh, he nearly moved too far away, didn't he? I mean, it's okay. It works. I think I'll push my luck with that, though. What was that fluid that was draining out, then? Please don't tell me it was what I thought it was. It could have been something else. It's a garage. It could be fluids that are around the garage. Ooh. Also a laptop. Stay there.
Tanner, I'm supposed to get you out of here.
Iris. Oh, she wants to talk. I don't want to talk yet, Iris, because I've spotted a laptop. I'm so sorry, but, you know, I will use it first, I think. Now, I'll jack in first, apparently, because I pressed the other button. Again, I'll look at this, back with you in a second. Alright, I think I have a way round this. Let's have a look and see if I'm right. Let's go. 7A, and then 1C, and then 1C, and then 55, and then 55, and 55, and 7A. Ooh! 17 seconds left. Weapon glitch. Bunch of components, need those. And I also want to use this laptop. We have messages. Excellent. 3 messages. Job. We have, this is from, is it Kojo? To Iris Tanner. We have 2 tuned Galenas for repair. Collision damage at our place. And Iris says to Kojo, why me? You don't have your own mechanics? Kojo says to Iris, our mechanic also has collision damage, can't work at the moment, and you're the cheapest. Iris to Kojo, The cheapest? Seriously, is that all you've heard about me? Kojo to Iris. Yes, no fixer fee, right? You work alone. We like that, as long as you're good enough. Oh, Iris, you should have refused it. You should refuse the offer. This one we've seen before. This is the one about you having a problem and having to send lots of stuff to someone to undo that problem before things get worse. And that one we've seen too. Files? Note 44. Turns out Glitter's got a bunch of stuff like cathinone, but short of someone camping out and watching how the tigers make the stuff, no way can I get my head around the formula. Track down a lab first, then we'll talk, because doing it backwards like this is going to take me years. Worth a try. That goes faster than fresh chrome in this city. Could take it cross country. Branch out. We got the trade routes. All we got to do is use them. Plans, hey? Plans. Everyone has plans. It's true, they do. She wishes to talk to me, but there is a readable next to her, and I'm wondering if I can pick up the readable first. Can I do this? Could you just excuse me a moment, Iris, while I... Goodness, this is hard work. I can't. I've got to talk to her first. All right. So this is Iris Tanner, former captive of the Wraiths.
They didn't hurt you?
No, we were still in the negotiation phase.
Good.
They made a pretty solid case, so it was only a matter of time. Push came to shove, I'd rather slave under Raffin than be chopped into little pieces.
You're wise. Beyond your years.
We'd best get a move on.
I'm not going anywhere without my ride. It's sitting in the garage.
That wasn't in the spec. At least tell me it's fast, this ride of yours.
No, it wasn't the spec. And no, it's not particularly fast either. Let's say it's between you and me, huh? I'll make it worth your while.
We'll see how things play out.
We will. Are we going? Apparently we're off. But not before I've looked at Iris's notes. Iris's notes. Order 1377, Maddie G. Batteries, checkup, paid. Order 1477, Chris, ? Bearings replacement, adjustment, paid. Order 1577, Eddie and Jim, circuits, electronic reinstallation, paid in advance, set up an instalment plan. Order 1677, Dingo, basic renovation package for Columbus model, negotiable price. Iris knows her stuff. Retrieve Iris's car is optional, and now I'm wondering whether that's the vehicle that was in the garage that I saw. But before I do any of that, Iris, if you don't mind, I'm just going to look around if there's anything worth looting in this place, because, well, what can I say? I'm a loot hound. Oh, looky here. In the... Is it a toilet? Is it a restroom? Is it a kitchen? Is it all three? A reading room? A radio room? Apparently, you don't have to go far for any of those things. All right. We have a message. Oh, it's the same message. Okay, so we've actually seen that. Right, good, fine. Oh, that's disappointing. I really hate it when a shard is something that says it's new and actually you've encountered the information somewhere else already and it's not as new as you thought it was. You feel like you've been robbed. I will just look around out here. I'm not too worried about that. I shall, out of respect for the dead, turn that radio off. It's the decent thing to do. That's a wheel balancing thing, I think. I've seen those before in other garages around. I think we may have got what there is to get. So it could be time to take Iris to her vehicle, which I think must be the one that I saw. Iris will know. It's her vehicle. Where's she gone? Iris, where are you? Is she gone already? I think she has. I think she's already there. Are you driving too? Get in. If I get in, will you get in? Yeah, I think we're there. I think we're there, dudes. Let's get in. I'm in. Iris, where are you? Right. Park Iris's car in the garage, which is taking her to Dakota. Oh, it's got an aerial on the roof that rotates. Oh, I'm liking this. Can I actually see, though? Oh, the bonnet's gone down now. Good.
Thanks for taking care of my ride.
Welcome.
Mention it. Why didn't you want to work with Dakota before?
I'm not crazy about fixers. Might
Apparently.
as well be pimps without the special favors.
Right.
Prefer lining up my own clients, playing by my own rules. When you're a lone wolf, there's no fixers waiting to steal a cut of your hard-earned cash.
It's very true.
So I take it this is an exception.
And the last, hopefully.
Well, I mean, you know, she has actually, when you think about it, arranged for your rescue from the wraiths. So you do owe the woman something, don't you? And if it's payment in kind, she can make use of your talents, there are worse things to do than working for Dakota Smith. Yes, she's a fixer. And yes, you probably wouldn't get as much remuneration, if I can get the word out, working for her as you would working by yourself and setting your own rates and all the rest of it. This van is very, very twitchy. The tiniest steer. Let me show you on this corner. Whoa, see what I mean? But yeah, you're alive. And it's down to V. V did good. That's my first gig of the episode, and it's gone well. I got to use knife 3 times, I think, if I count correctly. This is a very weird dog leg of a road arrangement. I remember this before when I'd been going to Dakota Smith's place. You have to go away from yourself. Complete the opposite wrong direction here in order to turn back on yourself. This would be a chance for another of those amazing skids. Whoa, that one overcooked it slightly. Mind the railway crossing. Not that there are going to be any trains anytime soon. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed that. I've never really wanted to rely on the knife because if it goes wrong, surely you're in deep trouble, aren't you? Oh, the door's just opened for me. Excellent. So I'm parking this up in here and I'm not quite sure why because it's your vehicle. But here we go. We're in. Is that it? Parked. I've taken her there. I need to get out, presumably, and go and talk to Dakota. Are you happy to come with me or are you going somewhere else? Iris? What's that guy doing up there? Let's go this way. Dakota's in back, where she has been before.
Jemai, brother.
Hello.
Dakota, Iris Tanner, as per your request.
Sister.
Cut the bullshit, alright? I'm no one's sister. Just tell me what I have to do. After that, we're even.
Oh, okay. You two are fabulous. I'll tell her this.
She's not crazy about fixers.
True.
No horse likes its saddle until it's hungry.
Only horse you've ever seen is in a picture book. Thanks for everything, B. Happy to return the favor sometime. Just make sure you get what she owes you.
V has nothing to worry about.
Thanks. Nice doing biz with you.
Yes? Talk to me.
Well, apparently, €83, €13,583. Now you're talking. That was well worth doing. Can we chat? I think we can a little. I may have done both of these before, but let me just see.
I thought nomads were always on the move. You stay put.
They call us statics, but we are also necessary. Somebody must take care of those who come and go.
Yeah, take care of them. For the right cut.
Her voice is very faint here, isn't it? So I'm not going to bother with the tell me about the Badlands one. We have done it before. So what I am going to do at that point, because I said I would, is leave the...
You want to say something?
Well, I just did. I'm going to leave your shop, where the music is giving me a headache, I have to say. I have looted this place before when I've been here, so I doubt very much there's going to be anything to take. But I'll have a quick look. No, there isn't. And actually, I seem to remember when I looted it before, there wasn't a great deal either, which is probably correct, being a fixer's location. Left the shop, collected my bonus from the drop point. That I have not done. A bonus. Now you're talking my language. I don't know how far away it is, but I'm going to call my trusty vehicle anyway, because I left it behind at the Wraith's place. I did notice that. I drove past it on the way out of the camp. I'm going to go and collect my bonus from the drop point. 750 miles away. That went really well. So knives, I guess, are a bit like silencers in that they've got an effectiveness which kind of depends on the skill and accuracy of the person using them. If you're hopeless, you can give your position away, you're no longer in stealth, and all sorts of problems can ensue. So, I hate to use the pun, but they are a double-edged blade, knives. They can help. Ooh, I'm so sorry, that was my entire fault. I wasn't looking when I turned. Or they can hinder. Thankfully, on that occasion, they helped. Let me just collect the pennies that I'm owed here. Drop point. Here's my drop point. Collect rewards. Ka-ching! Ooh, a lot of components. Gig complete. No fixes. Right, I am going to take a break. Back with you in a second. Right, I'm back. Now it is 7:02 PM and I'm minded to skip time a little. I could have skipped time a great deal and triggered Panam's call coming in. I have had to use that tactic before where I wanted continuity between two parts of a gig, but on this occasion, because I wanted to do some of these fixer gigs for Dakota, I thought perhaps I wouldn't do this. I'm expecting enough time will have passed by the time I've got through the 3 gigs I'm doing for the call to be triggered and come in. If it isn't, I'll have to look at what I do about that when the time comes. So I've exchanged it going dark for it getting light, but it's about the same level of illumination here. I'm not going to meet Hanako at Embers, obviously, because we've said this today. I'm going all the way down here to gig number 2, and it's a long way. Gun for hire, neutralise the target. Fascinating. It might be that these 3 gigs are quite different from each other. That would be very useful. So I've got to go back into town, 4 kilometres away. It's sort of going back on myself a little. I didn't want to go anywhere near the city. Hi guys. They're always burning something. There's always that going on there. It's a recurring thing that you can, I think, deal with more than once. Entering new area, Rancho Coronado. I've got an exit coming up here which I need to take. Just got to be careful that I don't get too close to the vehicle in front, because they'll spook, I'm sure. That van can accelerate faster up this slope than I can. That was me going flat out on the accelerator there. So yeah, I'm giving myself a break after each of the gigs that I'm doing today and before Panam's thing, if and when that triggers. Mind that biscuit. Ooh, that was risky. That was very risky. It gives me a chance to have a walk around and just loosen my foot up. It's not hugely painful. Something was going on there as well, but I'm not stopping for it today. I've got things I want to do. It's not hugely painful. It's just when you're running that the problem is I can walk, I can drive cars, I can do all the rest of it. What I can't do is run on it. And it's the one thing I want to be able to do more than anything. I love running in winter. It's so much... It feels so different to running in summer. In summer you get really hot very quickly, and in winter, although I end up being very warm by the time I come back from a run, usually if I'm going out at like 2-3 degrees centigrade, by the time you're coming back you're just nicely toasty. You've still managed to work up a sweat doing it. Do I have to go down there? I think I do as well. Is that correct? Have I gone the wrong way? I've gone the wrong way. Oh heck. Wait a minute, this might be recoverable. I think I can fashionably go up this road I'm probably not supposed to go up, but I will anyway. Oh, turning circle. Yes, nice. Oh, good lord, where's it sending me now? I've got to go around here and back back up here. Well, I mean, it's good practice driving, isn't it? And I need the practice. There we go. That's where I should have gone in the first place. Yeah, as my wife says, I've just got to be sensible. I've got to give it time to heal. It's strapped up nicely. And it's not keeping me awake at night. I get no pain from it at all. When I'm just sort of watching TV or pootling around the house, doing chores, those sorts of things. It's no bother. Yeah, you didn't really need to go that close to that road sign, did you? But you did anyway. Ooh. Power. I think if I were to look on my map at this point, I would see that we're where those big circular arrays are. We are. Indeed. That one's probably the least impressive of the four. But these are fully featured. Will you look at them? I have a feeling I could get out of my car and go wandering in that lot. I'm not going to at the moment because Dakota has me tasked. Did that guy pip his horn then because I got too close to him? Maybe he did. He was getting nervous. But yeah, there's I don't know, it's just so attractive, the thought of going over there and seeing what's there. It's got to happen. At some point that's got to happen. But 550 metres away is the source of our next bit of consternation. Who knows what I might find? They're great things for just making you feel more capable, the fixer gigs. More so, I think, than the NCPD ones. When you've completed a fixer gig, you feel like you've really achieved something. You've had time to get into it. 100 metres away, we know the rule. Get out of our vehicle. Dakota calls.
Well, V, there's this techie, Big Pete. He just made an appearance in the Badlands, only I'd rather he hadn't. Catch my meaning? I'm sending some info on this static scum your way.
Static scum. Oh, that was quick. Okay, let's read this. Gig type, gun for hire, objective, get rid of Big Pete. A mechanic with the Wraiths. The gig was called Big Pete's Got Problems, I think. Details. Big Pete runs a garage out here in the Badlands, fixes up clunkers for the RAF and Shiv. Before that, he was hustling as a techie in Night City. Now, Pete's not your definition of a nice guy. Soon enough, he made some powerful enemies and had to skip town. Just so happens, Pete's enemies are my friends, and I owe said friends a favour. You make Big Pete eat dust. I get one less favour to owe. It's not hard to find him. Just try any of the Wraith's garages. And here is Big Pete. I understand. Thank you for that. Now, it occurs to me, oh, and I've got a message from Iris Tanner. V, it's Tanner. Thanks for handling my ride. As a token of my appreciation, I stashed a little something for you in the drop point by the Sunset Motel. I reckon that makes us even. Rightio, take care. I found it, Iris. Thank you. That's where that came from. I did wonder. I thought it was a bit much for Dakota to pay me twice, but she didn't. It was Iris giving me a bonus. Thank you, Iris. Also, it now occurs to me that this gig has appeared here, which means we can read about Dakota Smith, who I've not read about recently, so let's do this. Dakota Smith, the Badlands resident fixer and a member of the Northern Californian Pomo tribe. At first glance, Dakota seems like a harmless desert dweller. It wouldn't be wrong to say that sometime after the Unification War, she lost touch with reality. In her free time, she deciphers the secret language of smoke. But if you ignore that, she's an extremely perceptive fixer with a mind for biz few in this part of California wouldn't envy. Those who take on her jobs always make sure they're done to a T, because firstly, Dakota's never gone behind anyone's back, and secondly, if they decided to go behind hers, they'd be vulture breakfast in no time. You'll also notice she doesn't go anywhere without her oxygen tank. She's been huffing and puffing pure oxygen for a few decades now. Okay, that's what's on her chest. I hadn't realised that. Great picture. I'm so glad I read that text. Wraiths we have read about. Wraiths we know about. Alright, get inside Big Pete's garage. Okay. I will. Let me just check my current weapon loadout. for potential. Oh, here we go. Let me check my weapon loadout. Remind myself. Knife is in slot 3. Pistol is in 1. Precision rifle is in 2. I'm probably going to stay away from the sniper rifle for now. It keeps coming up, obviously, this business about, you know, whether you're concentrating on using weapons or whether you should be using quick hacks or whether you should use a mixture of them. The answer is I plan to use a mixture of them, but for an episode or 3 I did make myself concentrate purely on using weapons and staying away from quick hacks because I'd relied so extensively and heavily on them. I just felt I owed it to myself to try at least developing some affinity for weapons, and I'm relatively pleased with the way it went, actually. I do feel a little bit more confident with guns now in this game. I'm still, you know, my emergency fallback is always going to be... There is a dude there, I'll ping him. Quick hacks. Oh, we have many. We have someone who we could call a sniper up there. We have a guy in here. He's actually inside the building, who I cannot possibly get to. I think there's another one there. Is that the turret? That's a turret again. This time we might have a camera, it occurs to me. I can't ping him at the moment. Oh, hey. Person coming in from right field. Gotta watch myself here. Let's take a different vantage point. Let's go behind this little huge boulder that's been used as the foundation for this, which has been stuffed into it. Alright, what do we have here? Right, the guy up there is going to see me soon. In fact, he was just starting to take note. Is that a job for a plan B? I don't know. It might be, you know. I don't think he's that far away. He is now, because he's turned around and walked the other way. There is a floodlight up there which I can initiate an overload to, but I don't know whether it'll kill him. This is risky. This is risky. Big Pete, I'm guessing, will be in his garage. That's a camera. I found a camera. At last. Let's take control and hide. Great stuff. Oh, there's a load of cameras. That's really good. So what do we have? That looks like the... Is that the place where the guy was with the sniper rifle was? Or is he on this roof here? I think he might be on this one. There's someone I've tagged already. Inside the garage. Here's another person I've not noticed yet. He's next to something that can go boom boom. So that's good. I mean, if I ping this guy, I don't think I'm going to discover very much, so I don't think I shall. I'll just keep rotating cameras in the correct direction. Okay, and again. Yes, he is on that separate bridge thing over the top of the petrol pumps. That's a silly place to be. If they blow up, they might take you with them. Well, 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 look who I've just found. It's Large Pete. He's got big problems. They're about to get bigger. Pete. Okay, that sounded like weapon fire. He's in the basement. Camera 3 is in the basement. Good to know. Someone's practicing weapon fire, I think. I don't think that's angry weapon fire at me. I think they're simply practicing. Okay, the interior of the garage also has an upstairs area with a building behind me. An office structure, maybe something like that. I don't know. I can't tell. That's highly explosive. I wouldn't stand there if I were you. Oh, here they are. Here are my ones who are practicing their gunfire. All right. And I think I've got one more camera and then I've been all the way around. There's a bunch of crates I can break a chain on. Right, we've been all the way around. So, where are the ones who are practicing their gunfire from where I'm standing? I think they might be round the other side. I think I'm going to do a whopping great big circuit here. Out in the desert. It's only 6. How is it? 5. Sometimes you can't see it against the white sky. It's not as easy to see. Blue text, white sky. The attributes of the various colours cause issues. There they are. There they are. Those are the two who are practicing their weapons. I think I might go this way in. I think I'm going to have to be careful. But I think it's possible. Now, there isn't a lot of cover here, however. It's somewhat sparse, the vegetation. That's quite a large bush. I could... Dense. That's not bad either. That's not too bad.
You've stepped in it now.
What is that? What is that? Oh, it's Big Pete downstairs. That's what that is. Alright. Now. That guy's gone that way.
I'ma take care of you personally.
These two are chatting away. There's no camera here, is there? No, so that's safe. I think I need to wait until the guy on the right repeats. There is a camera there. I just saw some beams from it. There is a camera somewhere there. Where is it? Is it the other side of this big stanchion? There it is. There it is. I want to turn that off. Give me that camera. You are not to alert anybody to what I'm about to do. Also, I've got to be careful. I was about to say I want to wait until the guy on the right retreats his distance to where I am before I take any of these two out. I mean, how long is he going to stand there before he turns around and comes back this way? Because if he walks too far down this way, he's going to see what I'm doing here, is my thought. I'm going to have to bring these bodies into this scrub area. Pretty sure I am. I mean, I could take him out first, but then he might be visible to someone else that I can't see around that corner. Oh, here he comes. Here he goes, rather. No. Where's he gone? He's gone all the way over there. Okay. I think it's time. Weapon. And 1, 2. Very nice. Very nice. Go get a body. Don't matter which one. Pick one up quickly. No. Body. Pick up a body. You see why you're always getting into trouble? You don't listen to instructions, do you? That's good. That's very good. And dump it here. That's fine. Let's put it down. Come on. That's alright. That's not visible. He's coming back. He's coming back. Oh, lummy. He stopped. He stopped short. I think this might be my quick... It's alright. It's just hostile area. There's no one can see me. Good. Pick him up then. Let's go. I wish I could run with the body. But I can't. I can't even walk very quickly with the body. Well, they've got problems too now. It's not just Big Pete. There you are. You two lie down there. And give me whatever components you've got. Because, you know, I'm a mercenary after all. Now, this guy has to be my next point of worry, I think. This dude. Plan B was excellent. It really was. I think I can go and loot their weapons. I think that's fairly safe. Weapons. There we go. Right. Now let's head towards this container, because that's offering us some cover as well. Gotta watch that sniper up there. Yeah, I know it's a hostile area. You don't need to tell me, game. I feel every inch of my body feels that it's a hostile area. This is making me uncomfortable. Alright, so... Can I... Is there anything... Oh, this is a bit risky. Coming all the way down here. Can I get down there? Kind of. Careful, careful, careful. Yeah, that might just spot me here. Maybe not. I'm just outside its reach, I think. Oh, hello. We'll have that camera turned off as well, I think. I'd really rather not know. You're right, I could be using the cameras, I could be quick hacking them, but again, you know, the thing I'm bad at, the thing I panic over, the thing I'm terrible with actually, is stealth. And situations where... Why can't I move? Thank you. Situations where I get myself in a right pickle. Okay, this could be a job for my knife. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's he going? Where are you going? Don't be standoffish. I think we're okay here. And... do it. Oh, yes. That will do. Pop out here. Pick up a body. I think I can loot the body before I even pick it up. Got time. Head for the bush. Shall I use the same bush? Shall I use a different? Let's use a different bush this time. Why have to carry him too far? I could have left him inside the container, I guess. Anywhere that no one's going to be able to see him or patrol is fine. Now that was the easy bit, I think. Because I don't like the look of what's around this corner at all. There's definitely a guy inside the factory we know about. We know Big Pete's inside the factory too. There is a turret which is not friendly at all. In terms of its positioning, I mean, not friendly. All turrets are unfriendly. But this one is really unhelpful. There's another one over there by the looks of it. I have two turrets. Does anybody patrol down here? Would be my next question. I mean, this turret, I think I can blow this up and no one will take any notice at all. I'm going to blow that one up. Oh, no I'm not. I'm going to blow that one up. Finger slipped. Boom. No one cared. No one cared. There's a camera further down which I think is still operating. Might have to watch that too. Alright. This person seems to spend a lot of time looking that way for danger. But then they come back this way. Oh, I mean, I could try it. It's a long way, but I've got a good plan B. He doesn't know I'm here. I am so impressed by the improvement I've made to this gun. That could have been very, very troublesome. There's my camera. Turn it off. I really don't want them knowing where I am and what I'm doing. Now I've got an open area here with, it's pitch black in there, with my target 20 meters away. I have that turret. I don't think there's anyone within range of it, but I can't see, so I'm going to try distract enemies just in case it does reveal someone who I didn't know was skulking around there. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe there is no one skulking. Perhaps I'm the person skulking in all of this. I have got to watch this opening because if there's anyone in there, I can't see them. There is someone in there. Oh no, it's something. What's that? It's a wheel balancing machine. Oh. Let's ping it. See what else we have. Ooh, hello person. that's interesting, isn't it? I was of the opinion, I've been told this, that if you ping an object, it reveals objects. If you ping a person, it reveals persons. But there's a person being revealed by me pinging an object. So, I don't know. It may be an anomaly. Oh, there's another one down there. It surely can't be an anomaly then. Oh, hello. This one's come outside. That may have been your big mistake. Do I have anything there that I can attract them to? They're petrol pumps! You're kidding me! Come look at the petrol pump. It's really interesting. Yes! You foolish person. I mean, I'm glad you're foolish, but I'm just saying. Oh, I'm not that sorry. I'm not that sorry. What were you? You're a Wraith Marauder. Well, now you're retired. Boom. Okay. Now that may have alerted people to my presence. I'm not too worried at this stage. I've shot people with my plan B. I've used my knife. I have distracted people to things and blown them up. And there definitely is someone else inside there. I knew there was. Also, I'm still getting indications that there's something belligerent out here. It might be. What can it possibly be? I don't know. Maybe there's another turret down here. Maybe there is. Oh, hello. Yes, there is. There's another turret. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't want any surprises from behind. Ooh. Okay. I was about to say the same to you. It'd be easier for everybody if you just came out. I believe this is one of those standoff situations that are so popular in certain genres of literature. There's a really interesting exploded container out here if you'd like to come and look at it. I could, you're right, turn on a camera, take camera control, look around inside that building, but that's not half the fun, is it? Half the fun is doing this instead. Now, is he alone? Let me ping this person. Oh, there's Big Pete downstairs. Can you see that tyre just underneath the ping sign there? There's the outline of Big Pete downstairs. Ping. Okay. Body identified. Enemies have been alerted. Brilliant. Super. Terrific, in fact. Right, this could be a Plan B job. So let's. Plan B. Plan B. Oh, Plan B. Plan B. Oh, we have a friendly with a... Someone with skill is coming after me. Oh, 2 people with skill. But I got a big gun and lots of bullets. And backing up was enough to do it. Excellent. I'll take those. I'll take that. Okay. So, it's morphed from a relatively quiet activity now into one that's, well, not so quiet. Okay, shall we go for a different gun? Let's go with the rifle. Oh, yes. Nasty. Although that person's gun's pretty accurate too. It hurt me. Oh, you shouldn't have popped your head up. You should have left your head where it was, on your shoulders. Okay, I'll go back to my plan B for this next bit, and I'll reload just in case. I'm keeping an eye on various things. This is a very heavily defended establishment. It really is. I think I could probably make an entrance in there if I would now wish to. However, there's something I can loot out there. There may still be someone around upstairs as well as down. I know Pete's down, but you don't know, do you? I probably shouldn't stand too near to these. petrol pumps either, in case they decide to go boom again. That's interesting. I must remember to go up there and loot that guy who's up there. The sniper that I dispensed with. This one's been done so long, they've turned into a lunch bag. They've always got really attractive patterns on them, the lunch bags. Have you noticed this? Camera causing issues. Go away. Oh, access point up there. I'll have that. Can I just walk in? I think I can. I think I shall. I'll just go and do this access point before I do anything else and loot this crate, which is here. Let's check in. Right. Give me a moment to look at it and I will return. Okay, we're off. 1C. I need a 1C followed by a 59. 55, I beg its pardon. I need a... I've gone wrong here. Yeah, please don't tell me what I've done wrong in the comments. I've literally just gone wrong on this one. What threw me actually was looking at my tablet because a message just came in from my granddaughter. I'm just going to stop there and let this one go. Let's see what happens when it goes. I've never actually seen this bit where you don't finish to the end while you're in the middle of it. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. It's good. I don't care, he said nonchalantly. Of course I care. But you know what I mean. It's not the end of the world. And as I said, please don't proffer me a solution to the puzzle that I was just doing. Yeah, I'm going to loot that guy last because he's hardly important, the guy upstairs. The vast majority of those puzzles nowadays I get right, but I was otherwise attracted by my daughter sending a message about my granddaughter. And I'd much rather sort of fail a puzzle and pay attention to that message just at this moment than the other way around. Because, you know, real life and not real life. Surely that must happen to lots of people, that you're in the middle of gaming and your phone goes. You know, I am not a professional YouTuber. I don't do this for a living. So I don't turn my phone off. I don't switch my tablet off. I don't say to people, don't text me because I'm going to be unobtainable, uncontactable or anything like that. You know, it's a thing about perspective, isn't it? Is the way I see it. I don't really want that soup. It's really nice and all that, but I don't really want it. Here is where there were issues earlier. But I think the issues may have gone. There is an upstairs I did spot, which, again, I'll turn that camera off too, because I don't want to necessarily attract additional attention. I know there is additional attention already, because the game's warned me. Yeah, so about that puzzle, please don't post a solution to it in the thing. Someone will, because someone always does, even when I say please don't, because, you know, people think that I don't realise how I could have solved the puzzle. I do realise how I could have solved the puzzle. It was purely that I got pulled away from the path that I had chosen myself by something which I just read in the message from my daughter. Right, now there's things around over here. I'm going to go upstairs in a minute because, you know, why not? That's just a radio making no sound. I don't think I need to turn it off. But I think I spotted an access point on the wall here. Yes, I very did. Oh, it's an access point. Let's see if I can redeem myself, shall I? No message on the phone this time. So I'll be back with you in a second. All right, let's go. BD 1C, a 55 needs a 1C, needs an E9, needs a 1C, needs an E9. I forgot to say I've done it again. Now look, please don't, because I really did know the solution there. I literally, like I said, I have been otherwise attracted this afternoon by something else. I will now purge my mind of it. It's not interfering with the actual performance during the gig in terms of I've got a plan here. I'm going to explore these upstairs rooms. I've turned that camera off. Can I actually explore an upstairs room? Is there one? Is this just an outside door? It's just an outside door. Oh no, there is an office. Yes. I thought there might be if I was lucky. There generally is. Yeah, so 2 puzzles there. Yeah, I know, it's all right. But, you know, not the end of the world, is it? Ooh, hello. Ammunition. I've expended a bit, actually, recently. It's not shotgun ammunition I need, weirdly. There is a computer, which I can use, and I shall. There are messages too. Local network 6 will be my cameras. Let's look at this. Loan. From Tiny Mike to Big Pete. You're my bro, man. Please, I really need the scratch. From Big Pete to Tiny Mike. Jesus, Mikey. Wrong with you. How many times you have to come to me for eddies? Where the does it all go? Maybe I am your bro, but this time you ain't getting from me. Tiny Mike to Big Pete. Bro, come on, I really need it. I've been down on my luck lately, but I know how to bounce back. I just need an itty-bitty loan for an investment. Last time, I swear. Big Pete was having none of it. And then next gen expletive from Big Pete to Manny Quaid. I got the most Nova next gen you'll ever lay eyes on, or more like won't. You know what I mean? You take it off my hands to move. I need an answer quick, because they're already snapping at my heels. You in? Were they in, Big Pete? Were they? Big Pete won't have to worry about it anymore, I suspect, when I find him. Dakota said deal with him. I don't think she wants him alive. Which is a bit of a worry for Big Pete, if you're Big Pete. Where does that door go? That's the one I couldn't open from the outside. I can't open from the inside either. So how do I get down to Large Pete? Where have I not been? I have not been here, because if I had, I would have seen... Okay. Door. I have a door. Oh, this looks like it. Yeah, this is a basement. So, Big Pete. He's in for a shock. Am I in for a shock too? I hope he's on his own. I think he's on his own. Let's go.
Whoa, fuck, don't shoot. And the rest of the crew?
Okay. Good talk, I guess.
And the rest of the crew?
Wouldn't count on it.
So I'm supposed to take the fall for a piece of shit jammer that don't even work?
What can I say? Bad luck.
Wait. Don't do it.
Oh yeah, what?
I'll pay you and Kiss NC goodbye. You'll tell them you did the job and earn twice over.
Oh, he's trying to bribe me. But then, has he got any money? That's a very good point.
What's the play here?
I'm going to call his bluff.
Might have read a convo between you and your brother. I know you're flat broke.
That's old news. I'm flush now. Let me go and I'll prove it.
I can't let you go. The thing is, oh heaven. Part of me wants to let... I know, part of me wants to let you go, Big Pete. It really does. Part of me wants to let you go. But the thing is, I'm under contractual obligation to Dakota. Oh...
No can do. Sorry.
Wanna go?
Ooh. Well, that didn't go well. I squinted. He attacked me. Self-defense. I'm going to call that self-defense. Would you call that self-defense? He made the first move. I had my gun drawn. But now you're going to say he was in fear of his life and therefore his actions were justified. I find that hard to defend. I also find 8,433 eddies an adequate recompense. My conscience feels slightly better. Can I get to this thing? I can. It's a jack in and use it. I'll jack in. Right, now the message that came in has purged from my brain by this point, so I'm going to pause while I look at this. I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, let's go. BD needs a 1C and a 55. Then I need a 55, followed by an E9. And then I need a 1C. Ah! Okay, look. Now you know that before this episode, I have done loads of these things in a row without failing one of them. But it would appear that somewhere deep within the back of my mind at the moment, the message that came in from my daughter about my granddaughter has interfered with my mathematical reasoning ability to tackle these puzzles just for this afternoon. So please, like I said, no reference to possible solutions to these things in the comments. I know that you don't have to tackle them in the order they appear. I know that the sequences can be rearranged. I know that there are multiple ways of doing them. Okay, that's it. I'm not really not going to discuss them anymore because they're important but not vital is the word I'm looking for, I guess, the expression I'm after. Okay, I think we did everything there, but I may not have actually looked to see if there were any messages on here. And there was one, and it said daylight robbery from Big Pete to K Mare. I'll buy 40 ESC adjusters, 10 6S batteries, 10 power supply board, 10 FPV transmitters. Cost is no problem. K to Big Pete, daylight robbery. You clearly don't know how to haggle. Big Pete to K. Even if you charge me double, I still come out better than buying from those NC bloodsuckers. K to Big Pete. I'm just pulling your chain, Tune. You know we don't fleece peeps in Longshore stacks. I'll even throw in free delivery because of your familiar mug. And Pete to K. Saving my life, man, literally. Race have never heard of inflation and I don't want to be the one they find out from. Ooh, Pete. Big Pete. You see, this is what can happen. You think you're in control. You think you've got it all nailed down. And then suddenly, you haven't at all. Leave the area. I very shall. There is the guy upstairs, though, who's still showing us the marker there, I think, who I need to go and loot. So, that's the door you can't use, Clive. That's the door you can't use. I will turn that thing off. You. Shush. You've done your job. I'll go at the front and I need to go around here, don't I, to jump up, I think, to get up there. I reckon I can go back up the way I did before. It says leave the area. I mean, is there any way of jumping up from this side? Maybe there is. What just happened? Oh, gig complete. That's fine. Hi, Dakota. I'm just going to go up here and do this thing.
Tough as nails, V. A warrior without mercy. Considered a contract fulfilled. Well done.
Thank you very much. That's terrific. I'm just looking for a way to jump up on the top of here. Can I leap across from that one? There's nothing here. I could just... Whoa. Oh, good Lord above. What's just happened? Go back the way you were. I need height advantage. I've just been bushwhacked. Is what's happened. Ouch, that hurt. Get on the roof.
Hit it, you asshole!
Get some cover. Jump. Can I get across there? Okay, get down. This is where the guy was that I was coming to loot. He's not there anymore. His friends have arrived. Oh.
Go!
How many do we have? Oh, there's a bunch. Whoa, and they've got lots of weapons. Well, I've got grenades. You're not going to get grenaded. Ouch, I'm being really badly shot at here.
Show yourself!
I've got to be a bit careful. One at a time. I'll take you one at a time. Ooh, grenades of that sort too. That's hurt. It's a chemical grenade, I think. I'm kind of immobilised. I can't move properly. Oh God, now I've fallen off again. Go back in. Go upstairs. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm under attack. Oh yeah, this is useful. There's a side door here, which I can go out of. Also, look at that. Where it says exit. Maybe I could have got out from below down there. Oh, heaven. Someone's after me. Got to be more careful. I have got to be more careful. Okay, this is now a running race between me and them. I want to get right round the back again and get back onto the roof area where I felt safest. Run, 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 run. My health's not great. I'm going to jump up here. I'm going to jump up here. I'm going to jump up there. I'm going to jump over there.
Feel the rush.
Okay, that's good. They have not followed me. Alright, now, let's just not panic. Because you know what happens when you panic? That's when you make mistakes. Oh, thank you for those weapons. Plenty of time here. Let's start using our brains. It'd be good to have brains. You can be distracted towards that, I think. Or maybe not, because you're aware of where I am, so... I'm going to have to deal with you this way, I'm afraid. Oh. Mistake on your part. She's dead anyway, but boom. Just to finish the job. Alright, let's use the minimap, because we know where they are. They're over this side, mostly. I mean, they're so well clustered there that I think I could speculatively put a grenade into the middle of where they are. Keep away from there. Let's try this. Maybe, maybe not. Whoa. I mean, I need to be careful because I've got explodable items up here too, which could take me out if I'm not. Okay, you're down. Let's start dealing with you. You can hide a little. It won't save you. Reload. Plan B to the rescue. Let's see if we can do this a bit more carefully. Yeah, that's better. We're down to 1 or 2 left by the looks of it. Will you keep away from that barbed wire? It's not doing you any good at all. Stand on something for goodness sake. There you go. Now, what is there here that I can use to distract enemies? It won't work because they know where I am. I still keep trying to do it where I already know it won't work because they know where I am.
Fuck this!
They're annoyed with me. They're very annoyed with me. Oh, that was a very big mistake of yours. I think there's one left. I think there might be one left. Maybe there isn't. That could be it. That was a very unpleasant and unexpected experience, having them appear. I know that bodies had been found and the enemies had been alerted, but I didn't realise it meant off-site reinforcement type enemies who were going to turn up. Right at the end when you think you'd finished the gig as well. When you've got your thank you, your congratulatory message from Dakota. Was it worth it? Ask yourself, was it? Literal carnage. I mean, I don't mind because, you know, a dead wraith is a dead wraith. I think we might be about there in terms of looterage. Yeah, I think so. I think that's good enough. Okay, so that's the end of the second of the quests. I'm going to take a break there. I'll be back with you in a moment. Right, I've had my comfort break. During my comfort break, actually, I also had a good look on my tablet, which I have open in front of me because it's got WhatsApp on it, and family messages can come in. And as I mentioned recently, I think, my granddaughter's not very well at the moment, and the message that came in I had a look at. And anyway, I've decided I'm not going to do any more puzzles this afternoon, because clearly the part of my mind which deals with puzzles and in all the recent episodes has done so most successfully is not working this afternoon. It's elsewhere, and I think you know where it is. So it's not interfering with my game playing ability or my enjoyment in any way at all, but it is having an effect. It's basically saying to me, Clive, you're not in the mood for puzzles this afternoon. There are, you know, other things in real life going on in the background. So yeah, that's what I've decided to do. I guess what I'm saying is, I can do these puzzles because I've done them. As I said in recent episodes, I've done all of them, 100% on all of them. Initially, when I first had these puzzles appear, I wasn't sure about them. Way back in episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, something like that. But for the last 30-something episodes, I've just been nailing them each time. So I know how to do them. And as I've said, anything that people put in the comments section about where I went wrong in doing them, or the correct sequence, or you should have done the second one first, or the third one last, or anything like that, I'm not going to respond to comments of that sort. I'm actually saying, and I don't say this very often, please cut me some slack in the comments section with regard to this, because I will have zero tolerance for people who decide, even so, they've just got to tell me how to solve a puzzle this afternoon. I really don't want to know. It's history. You can't learn anything from it, and I know how to solve the puzzles. So right, that's that. It's unusual for me to actually say that. Actually, I'm listening to myself. I don't think I've ever heard myself sound so purposeful when it's come to the comments section. But there you go. Oh, Panam, to cheer me up.
The Basilisk. It's ready.
Yes!
Would you like to drive it?
Would I? Sure. Oh, I can't now. Sure thing, but I can't now because I'm doing this third gig. Yeah.
Sure. Be there soon.
Excellent.
Fuck me. It is awesome.
So I hear.
Wow, she looks so happy, doesn't she? Seldom have I seen her look so thrilled. And that was a message that came in from Mitch. Oh, we have a picture. That thing looks moody. Drop by the camp. Stills don't do it justice. They actually don't, because you know what? I thought they might have painted it up by now in the Aldecados style livery, emblazoned it with their logos and ornate designs that make everything look so, really terrifically Aldecado. And maybe you cheer up Panam. Oh dear, is she still smarting from that spat with Saul? It was a bad one. Admittedly, it really was. It was a shouting match, is what it was. Obviously, it's defaulted to meeting Hanako at Embers again, as it always does at this stage. So I shall go into my map, not my journal. And it was over to that's it, northwest. SOS, Merc needed. Rescue the person located here. Is this like the first gig? Oh, maybe it is. There's my tarot, which I mustn't forget about. That is the second right turn on the road once we've reversed our direction, because we need to go this way. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm giving myself a holiday from access points for the rest of the afternoon. Yeah, I'm just doing that. These people are having a holiday on the corner. Look. It's such a shame to disturb them. They're doing no harm. Whilst they're doing no harm like that. So there is my first right turn. It's the next right for my tarot. I don't know how far down the road it was actually. It's not far to where we've got to go for the third gig. Right turn's going to take me into the middle of this lot. Am I there? Don't think it was that far. Careful you don't miss it. Oh, hang on, that could have been it there. Let me just mow down a cactus or three. Yeah, I think this is it. It was the end of a hooked shape road. There's a fast travel point there. How interesting. Oh, hello. What's this? This looks like another transmission tower. That brings back memories from episode 1. Talking of old episodes. There it is. There's my tarot. Fabulous. It is the star. Let's read about it in my tarot collection. It looked like a dancing lady. There it is. The star is the card of hope. In the darkest of nights there is a light that shines the path to home. The star is inspiration, motivation, and gives us strength to move forward. Very well. I'm not going to reflect upon the possible meaning of that shard at this juncture, because when I get to see Misty again, which I very much hope to do later in the series of episodes, it must be possible surely to go and see Misty again. I'm hoping she will kind of make sense of some of these things, or maybe all of them for me, I don't know. That's my intention anyway. I could have stayed to explore that station further, and I didn't, because now I'm on a mission. I've got 2 gigs down. I have 1 gig plus Panam to look forward to. And it's not that I'm overly keen to get to see Panam again. There's something on the road. But on the other hand, nor do I want to deliberately put further obstacles in the way of that happening. It's 9:01 AM. You very nearly crashed into my car then. That was terrible driving on your part, he said, going off the road onto the desert. Alright, hostile area. 200 metres though. That's a bit early to be signalling hostile area. This road seems to be sending me on a very circuitous path, simply to go across there. So I'm going to ignore it and park on the central reservation, because that's 80 metres, and get out. And there's Dakota, on time.
V, I've got quite an unusual one for you.
Okay.
I need you to deliver Trevor Brass's remains to the address attached. The young life inside was snuffed out by a Wraith's bullet.
Ooh.
Trevor's parents can't bury their son until he's back home. You can help make that happen.
She sounds subdued.
I've attached all the info you need.
That was short and sweet. Okay. Trevor's last ride. Here's my info. Let's read it. Gig type, SOS, Merc needed. Objective, find Trevor's remains and deliver them to his family. Location, Highway 101. Details. There's a popular saying among the Aldecados, she who lives in the hearts of her loved ones can never truly die. Trevor Brass might indeed live on in memory, but if he had just kept his butt planted instead of dealing with wraiths, he'd still be just plain alive. I digress. Yesterday, a man of mine spotted Trevor's car at a wraith's nest. The car had more holes in it than it started with, and the wraiths aren't known for taking prisoners. Trevor's relatives, as I mentioned, belong to the Aldecados. They aren't out for revenge. They just want to bury their son. Find Trevor's remains and help his family find peace. It will be an honour to do that, Dakota. Not even sure I want paying for it. Right, 70 metres away is the entrance to a compound with what looks like barbed wire fences. 50 metres away is the entrance to a compound. At the moment, I can ping, but I don't think it's going to do too much for me, or maybe it will. Is that a person? Hard to tell. I'm not resolving people too well at the moment. This being a Wraith's establishment, is that a mine? Oh, hello. Have we been friendly again? I think we have. I mean, I've got to be a bit careful here, because if they've got anybody on lookout, they'll see me. Where do these mines start? Herishly, I think. You're right, I could ping one of the other mines and it would reveal the others to me. Yeah, there's nothing this side, is there? No. This bit is clear. This bit is not, and I'm almost close enough there to do the proximity thing with them, so I'd better watch my steps. There's another one there. I may not even decide to go in this way. It seems to me there are 2 ways in here, possibly 3. Is that leapable? Can I jump from this rock onto that roof? Because that's one way in. The other thing would be to try to do that the other side as well, but I'm not entirely sure that distance, oh, that's done that one, that distance is leapable. I need to go fairly wide here, because they might see me if there are any people in that compound. I haven't spotted a camera as yet. Ooh, hang on. If they've mined one side, yes, they've mined the other side too. Whoa, steady there. Okay, I've marked it. I need to disarm it, not just mark it. Where's my next mine? There's one there. There don't appear to be any this side. There's one there though. Disarm that one. And did I see a further one somewhere? Yes, I think I did. Disarm that one. Alright, I think we've done enough disarming of mines. Okay, so that's not going to achieve what I thought it could. I'm not going to be able to leap from that rock onto that roof. Besides which, that roof is way lower than the one over there, so that's not much of a vantage point, is it? That looks like an access point there, and if it is, it's going to stay there because, as I said, it says crate. Okay. Let's not do anything stupid here. There are people in this compound, I am sure there are. Also, there's a dude walking around up there. Right over there. If I ping him, I wonder if he's got any companions on that roof. It is a very big roof. No, but he's got friends down here. None of whom I can very readily see. That one I can do. So it looks like there are two buildings here. There is this single story one. There is that double story one over the way. It doesn't really matter, I think, which one I take first. Also, am I dreaming, or did I see like a tunnel here in between these vehicles? No, I did not dream. There is a tunnel. Is it mined? It is not. Am I going to have to crouch? I very am. Steady, because we don't know where anything is. Just be steady here. Right, this appears to be a partially secure area with some cover. Not huge amounts of cover, admittedly, but some. I saw a figure inside this building. When I pinged the guy up there, hello, there is someone in there. Hi. When I pinged the guy in there, oh, easy now. Alright, first things first. Inventory. I think I'm going to stay with my knife. I was going to put my sniper rifle in, but I don't think I will. This doesn't look like anything that's going to involve big distances, really. I mean, that guy up there, I'd love to snipe him. I'd love to kill that sniper. But I have a funny feeling I might need more than one shot to do it from this distance, and that would probably raise alarm. Alright. What are we saying we can do here then? What is possible? We can keep tagging people. I could use quick hacks. You're quite right. I could lay waste to them with quick hacks. However, are you on your own? Is there anyone else? Oh, that may have been a mistake. Is there anyone else in there? Get some cover again, quickly. Yee.
Engine's practically Swiss cheese. Couldn't you? I don't know. Should we take it inside and strip it there?
You really like this pile of junk?
What's not to like?
Okay, some discussion about dismantling vehicle engines is occurring. I am wondering whether I can. Do I dare? Do I dare? With my knife. Oh, cover again quickly. I mean, I'm going to have to be brave at some point, aren't I? Can anybody see me if I stand here? No, they can't. There he is, and gone. One down. Well, that was okay, but I think I was lucky. Is there? There's a rear door to this place. That's good to know. But it might be the other side of this barbed wire fence, which I can get round. However, by doing so, the sniper on the roof may be able to see me. But I can hide behind this. Jump. Let's hide behind here. Ow, that hurt. That really hurt. Tell me it's a hostile area. It's very hostile. Okay. Alright, okay. Not too bad. For the moment, I just want to know if there are cameras for me to worry about inside this building. And if there are, I want to deal with them. Right, thing 1, no cameras. Good. Thing 2, body. I will loot you. I will read the message. Job reward. This is Trevor talking to Old Boyd. I heard you were looking for something from that downed AV nearabouts the dry well. So happens I found it. Interested? Old Boyd. Who is this? Trevor. Trevor from the Aldecados. Old Boyd. What's this you're on about? Trevor. I'd be happy to sell. Old Boyd. Where's your camp? Trevor. I'd rather deliver it to you. Old Boyd. If you're worried for your family, why not just trade with them? Trevor. Because you're all looking for it. We don't want any trouble. Old Boyd. Just money. Trevor. Consider it a finder's fee. Old Boyd. Trevor. What I found for you is really a big prize. Old Boyd. Well then, Trevor from the Aldecados. Come on, collect your own prize. Oh, Trevor. What did you do? You can't trust them. Now I need to be very careful here. There is indeed a place where I can drop bodies, but there's a sniper on the roof up there. And he's looking my way. I don't want to have to risk taking him out, missing, or alerting everybody else to the fact I'm here. I need him to go away. Go away. Could you go away? Go on. I don't think I can even do a distraction, can I? Don't think I can. Not from this angle anyway. Oh, there we go. He definitely could see me if I was to be there too long. Not so worried about the people on the ground who seem to be keeping their distance. No one's come into this building. Okay, he's on the move. I will, because I'm always being told I should, put this body in a bin. There it goes. I've even done one of those today. There we go. That will make someone happy, I'm sure. Now, quite how I'm going to do this next bit, I'm not sure, because I'm making this up as I go along. Sniper is still out of position. Maybe I should be capitalising on that situation whilst I can. These people are all... Oh, heck, I haven't even tagged you. How did you get away from me? Because I haven't pinged anybody, that's why. Can I get down the side of here? I've got to be quick, because as soon as that guy comes back, I am toast. He's bound to see me. Easy, easy now. Oh God, get down. Get down.
Get your ass over here. What is it now?
They think they saw something, but they didn't really. There was nothing to see there. Just me. Whoa, down again. I've just found a ladder.
If he gives off a stink, he'll try and knock down the price.
Oh,
Remind me again why we didn't just stick him in the freezer. You want our scopsicles to taste like death?
that's Trevor they're talking about. Mr. Spare Parts. Okay, now, as far as I can tell, there's no one else up here besides me. Oh, this ladder makes too much noise. I wish I'd worn softer shoes. I really do. Easy, easy, easy. There's an access point there which I'm going to completely ignore. For reasons which I think I've mentioned already. Oh, you would start moving just as I was preparing to take you out, wouldn't you? You pesky sniper, you. How far is he going, and can anybody else see me? No, because he's got the highest vantage point of the whole camp. There's a hole in the floor. That's not much good. If there's anybody down there, they'll see me. Oh, this is so risky. I can't believe how risky this is. Maybe it's actually quicker just to sneak up behind him and stealth him rather than try to use the knife. I think it is. I think we'll just do that. Thanks. I will take your weapons from you. Now, it looks like the location of Trevor is beneath me. Literally down in one of these rooms. I really don't like the look of this. One tiny bit. Whoa. There's someone sitting on the sofa there. Okay. Now that could be a plan job B. Plan B job. Job B. I told you. I think so. I mean, I can't tell if they're going to be visible to anybody else, but I don't think they need to worry about it. I'm really sorry. Your worries are over, really. I, on the other hand, still have considerable worries because there are numerous people out in that compound whom I need to deal with on a very personal level. Okay. I think I might be better. Ooh. Resources. Tier 5 components. I spent a few Tier 5 components upgrading my Plan B, so I'm very happy to see Tier 5 components being given back. Sorry, Access Point. You know I would, but I just today, no. When I pack my game up, I'm going to be texting my daughter just to see how things are going. Yeah, I'll use the ladder. Let's be civilised this time. This time, we'll be civilised. I'm down. Alright. So, here's the issue we have remaining. 3 people. I think 3. There may be more, but I'm thinking 3. 4. What was I saying? 4 people. They're not necessarily looking at each other. In which case, I think I'll get my rusty trusty knife out. Oh, where's that one going? No, that's okay. There. Stand there. Don't move a muscle. He moved a muscle! The guy moved a muscle. Just when I told him not to, he moved. He was obviously at the end of his standing still phase and just needed to stretch his legs and chose to stretch them in my direction. Let's try that again. I don't think they can see me. I think they're too far away. Is he doing what I think he's doing? Am I going to interrupt him in the middle of you know what? Yeah, I am. That'll teach you. Urinating in public. It's not nice to do that. Okay, now I've got vision arcs looking, occasionally in my direction. That's a little concerning, that one down the side of the building. Let's go for this one first. Where are they? Where indeed? Not up there, I'll bet. Moving about inside the building. Inside the building. Alright. Oh, and then he came outside. And that was your mistake. If he keeps still long enough, that is, for me to draw a bead on him. Or I might just have to sneak up behind and grab you. Gone. right where your friend was. Oh, isn't that nice? Nice for you to have company. Alright. Numbers are dwindling. Guy around the corner is facing that way. If I activate this, it's going to distract people towards me. Not necessarily what I want to do. Don't think there's anyone else inside the building I've got to worry about, but I've certainly got to worry about these two. I would like a clean sweep, I've got to be honest. I would like to take them all out. This guy is inside a building, which I may be able to sneak up behind him and deal with him that way. But his friend saw me right at the last moment. Well, that's okay. I can live with that. Not good. Not good. Out of the window. Loot. And loot. Basically, there were a couple of people, at least one person, who I was not aware of. Maybe pinging would have been a good idea at that point, and it would have revealed them. But it's okay. The result is what matters, and the result is we're alive, they're not. And we're a step closer to finding what we need. Also, there is some lootable there, which I've missed. Annoyingly. I can't see where that is. It seems to be here, right where I'm standing. Don't think it's above me either. I'm not sure what that is. Did somebody drop a weapon? Right. Now, this, as I said, is a two-storey building, and I'm going to go in each and every room of it to see what I can see. Toilets. I can see toilets. And nothing. That wall's got a hole in it. They were remodelling, and it went a bit crazy. I hope this is not one of those where reinforcements arrive. It shouldn't be, on the basis that there weren't any cameras. Another hole in the floor. Something that looks like a freezer? It is a freezer. I'll go look at that in a minute. First, I'd quite like to stay up here. Get into this bathroom, which also contains nothing. Jump. Let's continue the upstairs first. Aha. We do have something in here, however. This is... I say upstairs. It is upstairs. The hole didn't go all the way down to the ground floor then, which was hard to discern from when you're on the roof just looking down and you saw the hole. Radio off, please. Have some decorum. People have died here. And... ooh, now then. That was worth having. Some loot just feels meaty compared to other loot. You know, you just feel really pleased to have found it and picked it up. A lot of rooms up here. But nothing bad to be found. I have got a wardrobe. Body disposal. I don't think Trevor's in there. They did say something about keeping him cold, which probably is an indication that I should go downstairs. Different stairs. Stairs round the back. Another access point. Yeah, not today. I've accessed all I'm going to access today. The small quantity of resources I'm going to miss by not doing the access points for the rest of this episode, I am happy to live with. All right. Oh, we got bodies.
Well, what do we have here?
We have Trevor. I'll take that. Retrieve Trevor's body. I will. I shall. Oh, Leah Camacho. Dakota says transport's already waiting, V. Excellent. Good. Superb. Let's drop out of that. Dakota thinks I've finished because I've found Trevor's body. I don't think I've finished because I haven't finished looting. I've got technical ability. I'm going to use it. What do I get for it? Stamina booster. And... ooh, 8,433 eddies. That's the kind of thing you want to find behind a door that you need an ability to open. It does reward you. It makes you feel like it's been worthwhile. This is a freezer. Yeah, makes sense. That's the freezer they were talking about. Okay. Any more downstairs rooms before I go back to Trev's body? Of course there are. Of course there are more downstairs rooms. I mean, sometimes you've got two rooms, two doors to the same room, so there's no point sort of going backwards and backwards and backwards. I think that might be it. I think that is it. I think I will return to the body of the Trevor. It's a sad story, this one. I almost feel bad taking payment for doing it. I really do. Come on, Trevor. Retrieve the body from the Wraith outpost. I've done this and I've drawn my gun too. Please don't send reinforcements at this stage. It wouldn't be nice. I don't know that there are other scannables and things here. There maybe are, I'm not sure. I mean, but we've read them. Quite a few of the shards we've encountered in this episode were ones we've read. Vehicle over there. Don't think there was much to be found in this building, but just in cases. Yeah, I mean, basically whatever was in here, I think, has been had. I have to drop the body to use this. Let me drop it. Just going to put you down for a second, Trev. Sorry. Use this computer. Messages 3. Oh, here we go. New item. Old Boyd to Chuck's. Fresh implant in stock. Source boy from Aldecados. Double rate. And from Chuck's to Old Boyd. We discuss rate when I come take a look. I haven't, that's so sad. You're a winner, we've seen. Implants for cheap, we've seen. Oh, and the radio still played on. Let's. Please. Oh, there's another radio somewhere. Okay. I have another freezer. I have a lootable cupboard. Yeah, I know. I've got Trevor's body waiting to be carried out. It's a bit mercenary of me, but then I'm a mercenary, aren't I? So, you know. Horses for courses. Come on, Trev. Let's go. I just need to exit now. I think it said transport's waiting. I think that's it. That could be my transport. I don't see any transport. Dakota, I don't see any transport. Hello? Hello, Dakota. Place Trevor's body in the trunk. It's over there. Okay, I can't go any faster. I can't put my weapon away while I'm carrying Trevor either. He seems to be wearing... Is that monkey pants? I think that's the brand he goes with, or went with, I should say. In the trunk. Oh, it's one of those special vehicles that has an extended trunk for carrying bodies.
All right, load him in the back.
Okay, Johnny.
Time to go home, Trevor.
Trevor? Trevor? What are you doing on the floor? I can't put Trevor in. Let me try that. Oh, I would be hopeless at this job, wouldn't I? Oh, crikey. Let me give this one more go. I can't get Trevor's body to go in. Dump body. I think it's because I was... There we go. That was hard work. Yes, Dakota, what can I do for you?
V, Trevor's parents can finally give their boy a proper burial. Thank you. Truly. Contract closed.
You're very welcome. I'll take the 1,000 experience points. The 14,000 eddies. I've got 1.25 million eddies nearly now. That's excellent. Right, I'm going to take the third of my breaks. I've just banged the table with my controller. I'm sorry about that. And then we're off to meet Panam. See you in a moment. Oh, wait a minute. Message came in just as I was about to stop from Dakota. People are starting to ask about you, the kind of people who have bigger snakes to fry. Starting from now, we'll be accepting their high-value custom. Congratulations, you deserve it. Ooh. I'm progressing, apparently. V's making a reputation, which is what he wanted to do. He wanted to become a legend. He's certainly a legend with Dakota Smith. Now I'm going to take my break. See you in a moment. Right, I've had my break. I've called my vehicle. As you can see, I need to reset the journal to us meeting Panam for Queen of the Highway. When it decides to take, there it goes. Let's get in. I think I may have once called this Queen of the Desert, which is an old film. I seem to remember. I don't think I've ever watched it, but I recognise the title. But yeah, Queen of the Highway, Panam. I can see her as Queen of the Highway. But the thing I liked about that last gig was the fact that the Aldecado family didn't want revenge. They wanted Trevor's body back. That's all they were interested in. Which says a lot about them, that they could have suffered so, and yet still, excuse me, there's a problem here. I've not done any NCPD gigs. Oh, it doesn't like going backwards, does it? There's something going on down here. There's an assault in progress. Let me just get out. Yeah, they didn't want revenge. It says a lot about them as Aldecados, that they were not interested in revenge. They purely wanted to have Trevor's body back, his remains. I am scanning these and they're wraiths. And I was about to say I took revenge for them on those wraiths. They didn't have to. I just made my mind up that I was going to do that. And so I did. I'm not even scanning this lot. I'm just tagging them as I see them. When I say scanning, I mean pinging to see how many there are in the various places. I am minded to make this something of a... I don't know what. How... Assault in progress. I know there's an assault in progress. This is known to me. Okay. Okay. On the move. There is some overlapping of personnel going on here. There is the possibility that... There's the possibility that I might have to use brute force.
That is a doornail.
I think I will, actually. I think I'm going to do this anyway. Let's go. This is going to be a bit of a firefight. 2 down. And now the rest of them are coming looking for me. And they can come because I've got a big rock to hide behind. This is a very good rock. You're looking, but you're not seeing. And that's your problem. Looking but not seeing will get you killed. Oh, he should have gone down with 1 bullet, really. Don't you think? Oh, he's nippy. We don't like the nippy ones. I mean, they still, if they're standing in between 2 rocks, they do make themselves rather a target. He's funneled himself there by coming that way. If he'd gone the other way, he'd have had some sideways movement available to him, but no. Put your head up. I dare you. Oh, they were dead. I wonder if I could throw a grenade that far. It's been a while since I've dropped a grenade from a distance on somebody. Have that. Oh, it bounced. Maybe it landed on a tyre. Perhaps that's what it was. Let's do that. Let's try that again. Oh, no, that was better. That was much better. I'm pleased with that one. I think that might be everybody. I'll certainly assume that it is until I'm told differently. Oh, this doesn't look good. I have neutralised the perps. I think the perps are fairly neutralised. I think you'd have to say. These are some neutralised perps. But I haven't secured the evidence as yet. I can see where it is. There's quite a lot actually in this camp. There is quite a lot in this camp. Ooh, that was a big gun. That was an MK31 HMG, which I don't really want because I'd only have to put it down again. You know, I would. It's another one of those pants singeing fires that I constantly find myself standing too close to because I can. I think that not quite. Oh no, some eddies. 22. But every tiny small amount counts. Quite a bit of ammunition I haven't collected. And dried meat. I think you mean dead meat. That could be it. Most of what else is here looks like it's interactable, broken down old cars. Don't suppose there's anything in your boot, is there? Does your boot even open? No, because you're a broken down old car. I'm trying to secure the evidence, but there's a bod over there and a crate over here. So I'll take the crate first, because that's just components, and then we'll go and do the bod. Who I bet's got a conversation on them. Yes. Let's do this. Job complete. And archive conversation between Robert Conrad and Dominic Brandis. Robert: yeah, I'm here. Dominic: grab a crew, ride out to the Badlands, send you the coords in a sec. Robert: what happened? Dominic: Raffin's jumped a transport from Kandachi. You got to get those implants back or we are... Robert: alright, I'm on it, man. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Meet with Panam. I want to meet with Panam. I so want to meet with Panam. 3,900 eddies just for stopping to do that. Just for a public service, which I would have done genuinely without payment. I really would. Merkman seeks no reward other than knowing that, you know, he's laid some bad guys to waste. Merkman. I wouldn't make a very good Merkman, let's be honest. Scared of shadows. Okay. Can we make a mind up which lane we want to be in? Thank you. I'm such a mean motorist in this game. I really am. I don't know why it is. I've got to be careful here because there's some splitting of routes. I don't want to go the wrong way. Straight on. Straight on for me, this way or that way? Whoa. That way. Down that side. Yes, okay. Got it. Nearly went the wrong way. Have I gone the wrong way? No. No, I nearly went the wrong way. Oh, get off the wall. It's a long ride, this. Yeah, I was mentioning the saga of the mobile phones. I'll just continue that a little bit. So we don't like having to change our phones. My wife in particular doesn't like it. And they're both Android phones. I've had an iPhone in the past, but yes, that's all right. I'm on the right. I've just got to make sure I'm on the right road while I'm talking to you. I know it's easy enough to transfer apps and data and all the rest of it, but it's just the faff of having to do it. You know, it's not something anybody willingly wants to have to do, is it? So, can I just say, by the way, that the scenery out here is sensational. I have got to come back this way. Look at me driving without looking where I'm going. Whoa! It's just fantastic. Look at that! Will you look at that? There's so much of this city I have not seen yet, which I've got to come and get a better look at. Look at it. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, we don't like doing this, having new phones, but we had to in this occasion because the carrier, the person we're with, wrote to us and said, yeah, your phones are too old. I do find it sad, and everyone's going to say, yeah, but that's just technology, that perfectly functional phones can reach end of life before they actually reach their physical end of life. It's purely a functional thing, you know, a software thing. The fact that the network is upgrading and you're going to get left behind, I guess. Progress. The new phones are very nice. The cameras on them are magnitudes more in terms of megapixels and quality of the pictures, actually, to be fair, than the old ones were. But then every time you get a new phone, you find this, don't you? That it seems like, you know, the old one, you suddenly realise how old it was and how limited it was, that it couldn't do this and it couldn't do that. But yeah, we've now both got the same phone, which is what we always do. Generally speaking, when we're changing phones, one of us will get one and make sure everything's all right with it, so that the other phone is definitely still working for, you know, if we need it for banking and those sorts of things. And then the other person will get a phone and swap theirs over as well, when we're sure that the first of the new ones is fully functional. This occasion we didn't have that luxury, because both phones were going to stop working on the 1st of January. So we dived in. We did get a bit of a deal, although there's a story there too, because we were offered money off by our provider because we were having to change our phones. We didn't have any choice in it. They simply had to change. They wrote to us to tell us. They emailed to tell us. But when I phoned the customer services to talk about how we changed the phones... Okay, something just happened. I'm not sure what's going on. Who is this? I'll talk to you about that in a moment. What's going on, guys? Why are these Militech soldiers looking for trouble behind them? There's no one there. It's not me. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting in the wrong side of my vehicle. I'm so concerned to get out of here. Yeah, we did get a deal. We got some money off the phones when we bought them together. But interestingly, when I phoned customer services about the deal, they didn't know anything about it. They were adamant that it wasn't real, that it was a scam. And then I walked into the phone shop with the information that I'd been sent, the particular discount code we'd been provided, and the guy said, yeah, no problem, we've seen, you know, it's real, it's an actual thing, we're getting dozens and dozens of customers in at the moment swapping phones because of this. So if I'd listened to customer services, I could have done myself out of the discount by not even asking about it. The things you learn, huh? I've arrived at the camp. I'm not sure where to park. I never know where to park in this place. Look out, good people. I don't wish to run any Aldecados over. That's not a good welcome, is it? It's probably because I came in the wrong way. Here we are. Here we go. I'm just going to put it next to this. Ooh. Basilisk, I assume. We're talking. It's turning into a rocket ship. That is one purposeful piece of equipment.
All ready to go?
Hey, V. No, not yet.
Carol still needs to check if Militech left any ice in the systems.
Okay.
Corpos haven't shown up in person to report the loss?
No, I think we managed to keep them off our scent.
We left the trucks with the big Corpo logos down by the Raffin camp, which was almost as much fun as leaving a bag of flaming dog shit on their doorstep.
Johnny.
Fuck, made it look like he just came back from a Corpo War tour. Nice touch.
Everything's fine. Clean as a whistle.
Oh, right. Okay. Penny drops. I've always wanted to take one of these for a spin. What about Saul?
And Saul, what about him?
Nothing, for now. We're staying out of each other's hair.
So he's not planning a family council?
Of course he is. He just wants to keep me in the dark a while longer.
I'm now going to say I've always wanted to take one of these for a spin.
I always wanted to take one of these suckers for a spin.
Which is exactly how all those naive gonks landed at the front. Didn't even need to be recruited. They just showed you the tech.
Go on, hop in. Everything is set.
Hop in the top, apparently. Get in the Basilisk. Let me near it. I can't climb up. What do I do? Get in. I'm in. This is good. I'm in the Basilisk. I can't see a thing. Oh, hello. I'm not alone.
All right, let's fire her up. Hold on to your head.
Okay. Don't look at me, I don't know which button to press.
Damn it.
Apparently you don't know which button to press. Has it been running so far?
Anybody get this thing up and running earlier? Maybe you oughta...
Everything is dandy. Give me a moment.
No, shouldn't have said anything there, should I? She was in her element. I should have left her alone. Well, that always works.
Yes!
Apparently. Oh, it's very bright outside. Oh, that's better. You have to look up a bit. The more you look down, the less you can see.
It's not the latest model, but Mitch and Bob did what they could.
Well done, Mitch and Bob. And talk to Panam.
What do you think?
I think it's preem. Now I get why they call them coffins. Not how I imagined it. Nice and cosy in here. It is cosy in here, actually. I mean, it's... Look, everything's...
So what do you think? Impressive, huh?
It is impressive. Everything is literally at your fingertips. Literally.
Nice and cozy in here.
You steer directly from your seat. All you have to do is jack in.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Knobs, buttons, blinky doodads?
No, none. The impulse runs directly to your cerebral cortex. In a sense, the Basilisk becomes an extension of your body. It's like a mystical oneness.
Have you ever used one of these before? She looks well too happy. Don't you think she looks far too happy?
Ever piloted anything like this?
No. Why? Don't you trust me?
No.
Can I still get out?
No.
Then I trust you.
Okay, why is there a second pilot?
If it's so mystical and shit, why the co-pilot? Extra support?
I'll tell you once we're a bit further from camp. We'll practice.
I think this might be like the Claire Beast situation where one drives and the other is a gunner. Talk to Panam.
If you want full functionality in an engagement, you need a second person to handle sensory overload.
Oh, okay, right. That's what
One
you think.
pilot steers, the other handles the gun.
Oh, so it is the Claire situation. I was right the first time.
Oddly pleasant. You'll see.
Good. Let's go. Ooh, what's happening? Nothing's happening, Panam. Oh, hang on. We're moving. It's just that...
Okay. This will do fine.
You really have got to look up there because...
Dry run first. I'll disconnect for now.
Okay, you do that.
Doesn't need two pilots?
You won't be steering and firing.
True.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Jack in. I'm ready. Show it to me. I've waited a long time to see this. Oh, oh.
Is this, as designed?
What's going on?
Neural synchronization doesn't happen at the snap of one's fingers. It'll be over soon. There. See?
Okay, we're in. Got it.
Okay. Starting to understand what you meant.
Warm up. Don't worry. I'm not gonna watch.
Okay. What do I do? Engines online.
Through a few turns.
Well, I can turn left and right. Oh, here we go. Accelerate, decelerate is left. Strafe, left, right. And rotate. I've got it.
Soft ride. Seems a boat.
Nice.
Fly right over any bumps. All types of terrain.
It floats.
Head towards that wreck.
I have headed towards the wreck. What do you want me to do? Shoot it? Am I there yet? How close have I got to get?
All right. I can see you've grown bored. Now take her along the line of turbines.
Okay.
When I say so, swerve right or left.
All right.
Oh, this sounds complicated. Engines online. Speed. Building up. Go right or left. Tell me.
Left.
Okay, I get it.
Very
Where's
good.
the next one? Thanks.
Keep her going.
I am doing. Let me concentrate. And?
Right.
Okay. I went right. Where are we going now?
Yes. That's the way to do it.
She really is excited about this. Is it this one? Yes, it is this one. Left or right? Quick, tell me.
Right.
Okay, that was a bit of a late decision by you there, if you don't mind me saying, Panam.
Excellent.
Right.
Now let's do some shooting. Stop and I'll activate the system.
I've stopped. Engines offline.
Menu.
Don't get excited. The Basilisk is a cargo ship by design.
Okay.
But it should still be a good time. All right, blast those wrecks.
Ooh, this looks like fun. Okay. So where is my crosshair? There it is. Nice.
Better than dirt now.
Not even sure it needs 2 shots. One seems to do it. The others look like they are behind me and lower. Oh man, this thing's well overpowered. Thanks.
Okay, practice is over.
Good stuff.
V, do you remember what I said about impulses?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, watch out now.
What?
What's happening?
Hijacked in. Our nervous systems are now linked.
Right. Basilisk pilots working in harmony. That why I'm feeling everything doubled?
I don't.
It's sensory feedback. Our systems are intertwined. Would you like to try it out?
Oh, this isn't about driving a basilisk, is it? Oh, come on, game. Really? You know I'm going to have to go with the top one because, you know, it's about relationships. And she's been talking about relationships and Carol was talking about Panam and emotions and, you know, oh, here we go. Nice, but I've had enough, thanks. He might be saying that a bit later.
Okay. I could go for that.
Can you feel that?
Honestly, no idea how people can focus in combat.
Okay.
It's probably not always this intense. How about this?
A little bit embarrassing, got to admit. It's very well done. It's going on a bit, isn't it? Or is it me? Someone watching this is saying, stop talking. This is with nudity turned off. What just happened? Did the earth move?
Oh, fuck.
Whoa!
We have to get back to camp.
They're rapid! Whole group of them, ready for a fight!
They're here too, Saul. In full force.
Take them out.
I'm going.
Here and make yourselves useful.
We'll
I'm giving chase.
We have to help the family.
I'm going. My engines are online. I'm chasing them. I need a vantage point. Is this going to be it? I think it might be. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's good.
We're almost there.
I am there. Allow me.
Okay, V. Let's get to work.
I am getting to it. How's that? Oh, there's a load more. Don't do it, soldier. Don't do it, soldier. Don't do it. I did warn him. Look. It's never going to end well.
Is everything?
Yes, you turned them to dust. Congratulations.
Yes.
It's time to talk.
Ooh. Return to the nomad camp. Can I drive it over these vehicles or have I got to go around them? I think I can go over them. This thing seems to maneuver like a hovercraft almost. Is this where I need to be? I think it is. Park up. Engines offline. Get out. Get out of there. I'm getting out. You see, you were interrupted, weren't you? In the most, well, unfortunate manner. Everyone's everywhere here. Oh. Oh. Guys, we're all standing around looking at me.
All of us, each on his or her own, must think first and foremost of what's good for the family.
Saul, are we in trouble? Are you annoyed? Meet.
Come on, Saul. If I have to leave the clan, please just say so. Spare me another speech of yours at the very least.
I'm afraid you'll have to sit through a few more. Because from this day forward, you will lead this family by my side.
What?
I will what?
I wish to do this properly, but fine. Have it your way. I was wrong. You were right. That's the truth. May it never happen again.
But I made a mess of so many things. You said...
I know. But I changed my mind. You risked everything for this family, not even knowing whether you'd be welcome the next day.
Okay. Okay. Well, many things will have to change.
Yes, and to start with, we need to leave this place. Quickly. We can't wait for Militech to find us.
Of course. I will prepare our route.
Whoa! I wasn't expecting that. Follow Panam.
Terrible choice. I voted nay.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Thanks. I need to cool down, I think.
Chip malfunction.
Will you come with me?
Yeah, I'm coming with you. Yeah, I am coming with you. But if you just hang on a second, there's a little bit of looting I've got to do out here. Because, you know.
Come on, B. We have a to-do list.
I know we have a to-do list. I'm doing my to-do list, actually. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt. The girl's waited for me long enough. She can wait another minute while I just loot the largest number of bodies in one place I think I've ever seen on a map. This is like, I was going to say Christmas. We've just had Christmas. But you know what I mean by that. This is going to be worth so much money to V when he comes to sell all this stuff off. There's some more over there. I may as well get them all. You did this, V. You earned this. You killed all these dudes with that there Basilisk. It was your gunnery. He's jumping for joy. Can't do that one because it's trapped underneath them. Oh, I did do it. Good work. Let's go get this cluster over here by these vehicles that arrive late for the party. This is what happens when you turn up late. Let that be a lesson to you. Get here on time next time. That was a terrific demonstration to all the Aldecados who saw that. Not only of the firepower of the Basilisk, but the fact that, in a sense, Mitch and Panam were right. The way to get respect and be left alone was to show the Wraiths, once and for all, not to mess. It would have carried on. I don't think Saul's way forward on its own would have protected them from further harassment. Wow. Further harassment from the Wraiths. But now, yeah, there's a body I can't get to there unless it's right at the very front. It might be. Hang on a second. Is it or isn't it? It's going to be very annoying if it's not. Can I crawl in and get it? Oh, will you look at that? You had to die under there, didn't you? There had to be one. Right, let me go find Panam. She's waited long enough. Follow Panam. I'm following you now. I'm here. See? And V isn't even overweight.
An interesting day. I feel as if I barely evaded a rapidly approaching train.
It's pretty close.
I don't know if I could have done it without you.
Hey, come on.
Shit! Did
No,
you see
I'm
the
serious.
Basilisk in action?
We all owe you.
It blasted them into...
So you can count on Aldecados.
No squirming.
Always.
Lie still. I need to examine this.
Good to
They
know.
won't dare show their faces again.
I can count on the Aldecados.
That's what I want.
Nobody's behind the bar.
They could have been lower.
That I like.
Basilisk could come around sooner. Panam missing from camp at such a critical moment. She'll have some explaining to do.
What is she to you?
Beer?
A seer?
Lemonade?
Hell,
Leave her alone.
Are you about done?
I'll take a beer.
Hear me.
She's got a nasty ass gash too.
I mean, there's still debate going on out there about how closely Panam cut this.
To happy endings.
Absolutely happy endings. I think I'm going to miss our escapades if this is the end of our escapades. Listen, what happened in the Basilisk? Ooh.
What's gotten into you?
I'm thinking about what to say because all of these things are pertinent. Do you know where you're going now? I think I'm going to say to her, I'm going to ask if she knows where they're going. Let's drink. And?
What now, boss?
I have no idea. I'm serious. Not the faintest.
Turns out Saul's all right. So, it's all wrong?
I'll play it by ear. V, look around. Look at them. They could be your family.
Panam, what do you...
Stay in camp. Join us.
Oh. Quickly, I need a beverage. While I think about this. I can say I'd love to, but I can't. I can say it isn't for me. And I can say it's not that simple. Well, it isn't that simple. It's not that simple.
It's really not that simple.
You either want to or not. What's so complicated?
That's the problem. What I want right now doesn't mean a thing.
All right, V. I shouldn't drop bombs like that on you right now.
The chip's
I just
malfunctioning.
Forget about it.
I'm not leaving. I'm not going to say I've got to go. Let me know when you move camp. Sounds a bit dismissive. I think I need to reassure you that I'm going to give you some serious thought in between now and when we meet next. I will think it over.
I'll think it all over. I promise.
Okay. This is properly a relic chip malfunction. That's a very long, dark screen. Very long.
V?
It's almost like he's rebooting, isn't it? He's like a computer coming back online.
Panam.
V, relax. Everything is okay. How do you feel?
I've got a terrible headache. Where are we? What happened? What happened?
What happened? I remember. We were talking. Then, suddenly...
You passed out. Completely. We took you with us.
Where?
Somewhere new. We moved camp. Don't worry, we are safe here. For now.
You ain't dying yet.
Johnny, there you are.
V, you have to tell me what is happening. The blood. You were out for hours. What's wrong?
Oh, I can say it's nothing which isn't true and she'll know it's not right. Or I can say it is getting worse, which is the truth. I'm going to tell her the truth.
V, talk to me.
If I can't tell her, who can I tell?
Panam, It's getting worse. Every single day.
Okay, V, relax. Take it bit by bit. What is happening? Exactly.
I am afraid to tell you the truth.
To tell you the whole truth, I'm afraid things won't be the same between us if I do.
V, listen to me.
I'm listening.
There is not a thing you could say to me that would change how... I mean, just cut the bullshit and tell me what's going on.
Right. So I can go with the busted tech in my head, or I could literally say to her, since he's standing over there, she's not going to believe it.
V, talk to me.
You know, Johnny Silverhand.
Yes, they sometimes play those oldies on the radio. Why?
That's just it. Johnny's alive. He's sitting in my head.
He's what? Am I not... Is this some sort of strange metaphor?
It seriously isn't. He is sitting in my head. Also, I literally can't resist
V?
taking a picture. At this point, I'm really sorry to interrupt it. I'm going to turn depth of field off, and take a picture of Panam at this point. Because I'm thinking of things like thumbnails. You do this occasionally, you know, when you're making videos. You think about this stuff. I think that's a reasonable photograph. Let me exit. Yep.
Talk to me.
I may take another one. No, not that one. That was pretty poor. Let's see if we can get a good one, shall we? Don't poke your face. I'm over here, look at me. Eyes on me, please. That's quite animated. I think I'll take that as a photograph. Let's do that. Okay, and one more, please. Because, you know, digital photography nowadays. You can do this. Okay, that's a good photograph. I think we might... Can we... No, it's because point of view is then where it is, isn't it? That'll do fine. I'll just drop that down slightly. We will take that photograph. Thank you, Panam. Alright. Silverhand is wreaking havoc in my head.
Panam, Silverhand's construct is busy wreaking havoc in my head.
Impossible. It's not... It's simply impossible. Johnny Silverhand? Listen, did you try, you know, talking to someone about this?
Tell my therapist a lot of things, but this isn't one of them. Construct's more like a cancer, growing every day.
Yeah.
You are not joking.
No, he's not.
Just trying to live with it. Survive, actually.
It's certainly not doing wonders for your health.
That's true, and apparently I've got to stand.
I gotta go. I'm feeling better, really.
Doesn't look better.
Wait, I will go with you.
I thought I heard that voice.
I don't remember anything.
Hey, Mitch.
Oh, Mitch.
Finally. We were worried.
Took good care of your ride. She's over there. But you're not leaving us already, are you?
Is everything okay?
We can do some blues.
So you made yourselves at home already.
We do have some experience in this. This is a good place. We have greater control over the area. The rest will settle in quickly.
And he asked me how I was, so I can say, all fine now, thanks.
Much better now. Thanks for your help.
I'm glad to hear it.
And they want me to stay in the camp. I can stay or I can go. Should I stay or should I go?
Thanks. I'll stick around for a bit.
Yes.
Make yourself at home.
Remember, our offer still stands. If you need help, the Aldecados are here for you.
And that, at least, we can agree on.
If you need anything, you know where to find us.
I do. Wow, that was a team photograph, wasn't it? Team Aldecado. Well, Panam, I'm following you.
Want me to walk with you?
Sure. Follow Panam. I'm following her. Mind that burning bush. Oh, it's a bonfire.
I know this area. Back from the old routes.
You really safe here, though?
For now, yes. Militech does not venture this far. And our vantage points really are much better.
Hey! Welcome back to the land of the living.
Thank you.
Time Sleeping Beauty decided to join us. Hey there.
Thanks, guys. It's good to be back. I mean, the offer that's just been made is astonishing because, you know, if V was looking for a new future, here it is, laid out for him. There's just one...
But you know, everything here...
hitch.
It is temporary. All of it. We will soon have to decide what comes next.
There's just that relic chip. Otherwise, life would be a dream. Well, a dream. I mean, it's sort of a dream anyway for him. Where are we going?
V, back to what we were saying.
Yes, Panam.
I will not even pretend to understand. I don't think it has even sunk in yet. But I am serious. How can I help?
The honest side of this is I don't know how you can help. I really don't.
Honestly, not a clue.
But there has to be something. Someone who can...
Remember Hellman?
Yeah.
He's the one who created the personality construct tech.
That's why you wanted to get him.
But it was a dead end. Now I have to figure out where to go next.
You'll find a way. And once you do, let me know. I will help. This whole family will help. Saul was not joking. You understand?
Oh, heaven above. We can give a hearty handshake. We can say thank you with the polite thing, or...
Thanks for everything. For being here for me.
Take care of yourself. And let me know. Well, just please keep in touch.
It's what he would have done. And by golly, he did it. And I've levelled up to 44, and I've got some perk points to add to my perk points. Okay. I'm going to let all that land in the summary. It's defaulted again to meeting Hanako at Embers. I'm going to pause there. I'll be back with you in a second. Phew, I am ready to stop. I'm not sure how long that episode's going to be. It's almost impossible to tell, especially when you break it into 4 pieces like that. Each of the individual quests and then Panam's thing as well. I don't know which one is the longest, the shortest. You lose track of the sense of the passage of normal, in real life time when you're gaming like that. Sometimes things can seem to go very quickly if they go smoothly. Sometimes things can seem to take a long time if you're puzzling them out and trying to think. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the way that I think they will knit together nicely. I had a feeling that Panam's quest on its own wouldn't have made a whole episode. And I don't know why I felt that, but I did. Rather like last time when I did some NCPD stuff and part of Panam's quest. The two of those together, I think, fitted nicely. And that's what made me think that I could repeat that pattern in this one, but use the gigs instead, the fixer gigs, to be the other half of the activity, the episode. I think it's going to work out okay. I won't know till I sit down to edit it. You'll see it, obviously. You'll know how well it fitted together. I think it's going to be fine. I'm pleased with the way it went, actually. I've levelled up. I've got a lot of weapons to sell off. I think I've got a fair amount of eddies. I'm not quite sure what my eddy total is now. I got to use a weapon which I haven't used before, the knife. So yeah, I mean, when I stop to look at the progress I've made, I'm quite encouraged by that. I'm happy for V in that he's now got a family who he feels comfortable with and they feel comfortable with him. They see him as an asset. They are welcoming him into their fold if he chooses to. Panam would be delighted if that was what V chose to do. The one small fly in the ointment is the relic chip in his head. And it's by no means certain, I have no idea what's going to happen with that. It's by no means certain that a future with Panam is a possible thing that he'll be allowed to have by the game, because it does have a habit of dangling happiness in people's faces and snatching it away. And V might be no different in that regard. I literally do not know. I do think that if I get into a sticky situation where I'm desperate for someone I can really rely on to help me, Panam is the person I would call. And that's not because of their relationship, their emotional relationship, so much as the fact that they've been through a lot together. She's proven rock solid, and there is now the bonus that the Aldecados are behind V as well. So yeah, that was episode 40. Little glitch with the access points. I'm glad I left them alone. As I said, my first task when I finish speaking to you and I've packed away is to jump onto my tablet and start answering texts that have come in and just getting involved again with what's going on in the family regarding people not feeling very well and all the rest of it. So yeah, it's been snatching this time really from everyday life today, this week in fact, in order to get this episode fitted in. And by the time you watch this, it will be more than a week after Christmas, after New Year, and hopefully all of this will be history. But now we're right in the middle of it. It's ongoing, and you know there's a need to be around and be part of it and just sort of pitch in, I think, is the thing. So yeah, Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed episode 40, along with episode 41, the content of which I do not have a clue about as I sit here, because I've not given any thought to that as yet. Episode 41 next Monday. See you then. Bye.